And so if you're interested in that silver stuff, go ahead and kick on.
Yeah, totally. If you guys have the bandwidth, I definitely do suggest streaming it as well.
What is
You'll
that?
get
Yeah,
some-
what was that? What is that silver stuff? I didn't.
So basically, when you are watching the Twitch stream, as long as you're logged into a Twitch account, silver, which is just free stuff you get for watching, builds up in your account. And there's a store if you scroll Reboot, Twitch.Captain Reboot. If you scroll down, store that you can click into and spend silver. And there's things like give the characters a healing potion, roll 20, invent an NPC, add a rumor, give inspiration, all kinds of kind of bonuses. You can also give those to the DM, which Craig, I'll be refunding a few for you in a minute or two here. Why?
Yeah.
No, I'll be buying some for you.
No,
I'll be because I've seen some of your rolls and I actually feel bad occasionally.
No, don't do that. He'll use it against me.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping by buying it for him, he takes pity on me when he uses it.
Here we go. So this is just going to turn into like us aiding each other as a party to seeing who can bribe Craig with the most.
Strategy involved in these.
There's certainly one way to go. You can also, I'm big on the NPC thing because I thought that was a really cool idea. So if you can seed this world if you want with NPCs, and I will certainly incorporate them into the.
For any of the games, it's ours included.
Yep.
For it's for the princes, for the my brain shut down the moment I got in player mode. Princes of the Apocalypse. It's bad.
That rum's hitting hard already, huh?
I'm like an ounce in. This can't be that strong.
It's been a long day.
As it occasionally is. But yeah, for the orphans and for the Strahd group and for the princes, and Craig agreed. So it'll be in this one as well. I'm not sure if Athy's groups or Sean's groups are going to take part in that yet. But I know they're running some other game we will wrangle in. But we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and to that, I've actually updated the calendar. I've synced with the overall Princes group, so our calendars are now kind of the same.
Cool.
With 3 days as a week. So you guys have added some extra days into your the calendar. So that's good news.
Nice.
Let's see. So as a quick recap, as everyone is now joining in, you can go ahead and start. Ready?
It is fired up.
Fantastic.
Yep,
So
and I have promoted it out.
Fantastic. So quick recap. Said head back to province to check in and make sure you guys had all your supplies before perhaps heading off into one of the cities, Forest Gate, Coastal Refuge, Aspire, or Seal Province. But when you came back, left some downtime. And in that downtime, both the Silky Smooth Bard and your thiefy Kobold got into some trouble. They attracted the attention of the Assassin's Guild. The Assassin's Guild, in which triggered the Tipsy Toad crew coming in to storm the Assassin's Guild, which they have cleared it out. The Assassin's Guild is now cleared out and is now just laying there dormant. After clearing it out, you guys, they have come back to the Tipsy Toad. It's now about, it was 7 a.m. You guys kind of caught your breath, got everyone together. Ram got into a little bit more trouble, as he's prone to do, but everyone is now together. It's now noon on the 22nd of April, and if you're looking at the calendar, the next big date for you guys is May the 2nd. So you guys have about 10 days until the council hearing to see if the Adventurers Guild is approved. But beyond that, this world is now your oyster. One last thing, you guys have noticed that one of the nobles has been, crew told you, one of the nobles was killed in the Assassin's Guild raid, and that noble happened to sit on the council. So there's now a vacant council will be filled soon, but that may or may not affect your hero. We shall see. You guys also have a captive at the Assassin's Guild. His name, Bart, was a champion, now demoted to perhaps janitorial staff. Your prisoner right now. But beyond that, Tipsy Toe crew is taking back over the Tipsy Toe, which you guys were good stewards for. They have rewarded you guys for holding it down. A night's wage working at the Tipsy Toad, and then some. So you guys can now add 5 GP to your inventory for watching the Tipsy Toad one night. Other than that, you guys can pick up and tell me what you guys are doing on the 22nd. You guys can do what you want. You can stay in town in province, or you can decide to hit the road.
It's been a couple of weeks, so I don't know what we were doing beforehand.
Sure. So let's see. Well, so far, if you open the active quests,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because I can't remember anything. So here's in province, and I'll show you guys the handout here. In province, there were a couple. The Temple of Ouijas is looking for someone to kill the main priest, so they can realign the temple, so they can have a better shot at electing a member to council. 15th is May 15th. The envoy piece, that being Steel Province, the Spire, the Coastal Refuge, and Province to talk about the threat in the Forest Gate. And a little more detail to that, you know that those envoys will be coming from each specific villages, and that's actually some paperwork that Damien found at the Assassin's Guild. Is that that someone at the Coastal Refuge is trying to help the enemy or the perceived enemy. The Midway Tower asked you to gather information about the incoming army at the Forest Gate. The better the information, the better reward that you guys will receive. And then there's some other stuff across the river, which you guys really can't really get back over the King's Bridge, but those two are there. So that's what's going on.
Regarding that information that Damien found, if Grognak asks for it or a copy of it, would it have been provided?
Yeah, sure. You and the Tipsy Toad crew are now besties. They will allow at the Tipsy Toad for free. And you guys obviously can pilot any of those characters that you want at any time.
Cool. So I'm just going to put in my miscellaneous inventory stuff that we have the letter to the Assassin's Guild, the Coastal Refuge supporter, and you had mentioned in the Discord that there was one other person supporting well.
The council, but that so there is someone still.
Was something related to steel, iron?
Steel Province.
Yeah,
Steel
someone
Province.
from Steel Prov.
Yeah, there seem to be many members supporting the Dark Armies, the Dark One's armies.
Yeah.
So they put it out anywhere.
I don't think I ever mentioned this before, team, but I might as well bring it up in case it will be one. But Ram happened upon a security clearance level 1 badge for the clerk's office where permits are given for the council. So if anyone wanted to dress up or disguise, it may be a good way to get some information.
Question regarding that, actually. I know one of the nobles was killed, right, in the sacrifice room. We didn't get to him in time, but then what happened to the second one?
Sheridan interviewed him. He seems to be a fairly low-ranking noble. So she turned him loose after having him sign several incriminating documents should he try and be shady about it, and instructed him that he should give whatever support he can to the approval of the new Adventurers Guild. But he's a fairly petty noble.
Okay, because there's some way to get him on the council, and between that, like having one in our pocket that we can blackmail, and what Ram just said, having access, somehow we can, I don't know.
Well,
get
so as Sheridan, well, Shugs, he's a pretty much a nobody. Trying to get him on the council, I mean, might as well just make one of you on the council.
Yep, we could do that too.
Just to be clear, the ID badge does not have a picture on it. There's no picture, so it's just.
Hey, Craig, what about
Yep.
what's Scab's reputation now? Because I know he was kind of like part of the guard at one point, but I don't know.
So yeah, this is a different town than the original Tipsy Toad.
Right.
Do you have, from your past experience or as someone who's played, this is just a tavern in a new place. So this is just a new place. They're just kind of just operate. They're just kind of laying low. They don't really have a reputation outside of just
Just
normal
normal.
tavern
Okay.
operators.
So none of us, nor anybody we know, has enough reputation to possibly get, like, even through blackmail or anything. It's a long shot to get somebody on.
Yeah, no, it's certainly a long shot, especially where you guys are.
Well,
we new to the town.
The alternative, I guess, and Craig, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but the alternative is we could help. I mean, we have a current active quest to realign the temple so that they can get their member on the council. Perhaps.
Wait a second, Stairmains.
What?
It's like killing somebody's. That's not like just realigns. That's like we got to go kill a priest. And
I mean, I'd be happy to do that.
so, like, I'm thinking this before we decide that we're going to do that. We should see if maybe this priest, maybe he's an okay guy. Like, maybe we can just have him step down.
I mean, that's fine. I'm happy to do that too. But I just mean that act of quote unquote realigning the temple, however we see fit. That act may put a member, that we can work with on the council, so to speak.
It means I'll work with you if I'm on the council.
Yes, and you would also know that some other merchants and benefactors have been. Well, I don't know if Sachet has been telling you guys about that, but he's definitely made some inroads in that regard.
So, looks, what I'm thinking is, we really has like a good reputations. So we get the Adventurers Guilds, these awesomes. Maybe as we go, we do our little scouting thing. That's like good reputations. And maybe we holds off on the realignments until we has a little more, oh, hey, it was those guys, let's get them. Because that's like where we're at now. So, like, scouting the Dark's army seems like funs to me. And as she's standing there, like, with the big tower shield, he's got the +1 mace hanging on his hip from Sir Wendell that he's borrowed from Ram. He's got his full armor on. He's like, let's go. I'm kind of bored.
Plus, that's got a pretty juicy reward if we're successful.
Yeah,
I don't know. My only concern with that, I mean, I'm always for going out and fighting things, but my only concern with that is there are like, what, 3 of us? How many do we have? 4 tonight?
We should have.
Well, we could
5.
just scout.
5. Yeah, 5.
We're just down Frigga.
5's the lucky numbers, man.
Frigga is our rock, though. And Grognag, obviously, but
I wasn't going to say anything.
He's like, nope, you're right the first time.
I might suggest if Ram is a little scared, you guys are more than happy to switch out characters. There are level 10 characters at your disposal.
I've been itching to play Grognak, to be
same.
honest.
I'm sick of the nubbins.
We want to build these ones up.
There you
Yeah.
go.
These are our babies.
Want that sweet level
Mhm.
5.
So looks, how about this? We just go towards the Dark's army. We got lots of lands between here and there, and we always seems to have trouble crossing open ground for some reasons.
Well,
We could
luckily
always
you
go to
guys
the
have.
refuge.
Yeah, you could go to the refuge. There, you guys have made some inroads as far as clearing, back and forth. So it might be easier for you this time.
Have we gone there before, Craig?
Where
Coast.
so
We have not.
you have not gone to the refuge. You basically got right next to it. There are there are squares in the way that you have not necessarily cleared, so it will have an encounter between there and here. But either way, gate or toward the refuge, you'll probably have at least one encounter. It will be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. So it will be about, let's call it 5 to 6 hours to get to the refuge. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and another like 7 or so to get to the forest gate.
Well, we could always jump through that portal and try to kill a god or a quote unquote a master. Anyone want to?
What are
So
you
you-
talking about?
No?
Yeah, are you telling the rest of the crew about your adventures?
Oh yeah, certainly. I want to fill everyone in on what happened.
You could
So
have had
the
someone
gist
down there
is-
backing you up.
So the gist being, because I don't know if Joe was necessarily following, which was you went to go. Scab went downstairs. You couldn't find him. Turned around, and behind a door was all of these doors, about 60 of them. And you methodically worked through them until you found one that took you to through a portal to a location. There you found a homunculus. The homunculus, very original name. He not to be there because of the masters. His masters and potentially harm him and you. So you fled.
Sounds
Should we go check that out?
So wait, why don't we just ask the peoples?
Yeah, that might be a good place to start.
All right, so you're going to
Here we
ask
go.
who?
Not Scab. Who seems like the nicest? Sheridan probably seems like the nicest.
Is Sheridan the one who was like nice to me, Craig?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we
But
should.
she's
ask
kind of like deceivingly nice, right? Like she's nice, but is
right,
motivated.
for a purpose, right?
Yeah. So you ask, and Sheridan laughs. She says, "Oh yes, that's our secret sanctum."
Oh, so they're the masters?
That's right.
Oh. Secret as in we shouldn't go in there, or?
I don't really. The 60 knobs didn't tip you off. I mean, the traps.
I see.
It's their special place. In fact, that's the only part of the toad from the original toad that remained is this specific door. With 60 doorknobs on the back of it. Out of character, Joe, I don't know why we thought that was such a brilliant idea. You could just start testing them. I guess I didn't realize that could just work. Just process of elimination.
With the knobs?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. They can't all be gems. Okay? So, that was a
all
board.
right, so yes.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting memories of Odile back. Yeah, that's
fair.
Jeez.
So yeah,
That was a long time ago.
Sheridan tells you openly, like it's not a huge secret. She obviously wouldn't want you to tell everyone, new strangers, but you guys aren't strangers anymore. So, that's kind of where they sleep, and it's just kind of their hideout. And if you want, Sheridan will take you sometime later.
Yes.
Sure.
Rem agrees.
So our main focus now is going to focus on gathering information that I'm getting from all this at the camp, for the camp.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds like a good plan because then we have a lot of different ways that we can use that information.
Yeah, and that's the one where the information is proportional to the reward. Right.
So, yes. Are you guys going to the refuge, or you said you guys are going to the gate, correct?
But we want to make sure everyone's on the same page before we do anything big.
Oh, yes. Seems like a good idea. So we go up to the refuge, we come down around whole forest front, get to the gates, see what we see.
Okay.
And we can definitely have some of the more stealthy people go scout ahead, quite a ways ahead just to ensure we don't get ambushed or run into anything we can't handle.
The familiar before we head out.
There you go.
They can scout ahead for us.
All right. So it sounds like you guys are going to head east toward the forest gate. All right. So
him summoning a familiar takes about an hour.
Unless he uses a spell slot.
All right. Would you mind if I use that hour to go out for foraging?
Go ahead and
Awesome.
roll.
Let's see.
So yeah, you guys can take a short rest now.
Oh, yeah. 22.
All right, we may resolve this during downtime, but yeah, go ahead and roll. I think there was something after you roll that, you roll something else.
Yeah, that's basically to identify it if I don't already know what it is. So
roll. There's also roll the quantity.
Yeah, I think that was a D4.
I think so.
And there was also terrain stuff.
Nice.
Ooh, damn, with the good rolls tonight.
All right, so I will resolve that a little bit later.
Cool.
Anything else you guys want to do during the hour?
Yeah, Craig, I just had a question. It may or may not have to be resolved during the hour, but there's like a does that god have a temple here or something equivalent?
There are a lot of normal,
I'm sorry, did you say
normal pantheon?
Are you being racist against kobolds right now?
Kobolds aren't normal. They're not normally in society. So you may have heard that, in the coastal refuge that the, I don't want to say lesser races, but that the odd races such as, orcs, gnolls, the reason it's a refuge is that any of those monsters who normally would be at odds with normal, dwarf, human, elf society have set up a camp, and they're kind of peaceful, but that's where might be able to get his coverage for his god.
Okay.
I mean, you can always set one up. I mean, that's on you. You could set up a shrine maybe if that's what your deal is.
Oh man, maybe I will. All right. Well, first Ram is like super gung ho to go to refuge now. Maybe in the future I'll set up a shrine. Like activity is going to be murdering people with his demon knife and sacrificing them to the god.
Sure.
The kobold god. Oh god.
That sounds healthy.
So hey, Grognak,
Yes.
is you wanting shiny swords?
But I
When we
wield
did-
an axe.
Well, oh, X. I was thinking of the other ones. Frigga. I make her short shiny all the time for guts. Your axe. You want me to put a little shine on that one for you?
I suppose.
Okay, so what's the magic words?
Agreed.
Well, it's good. You got it. Here we go. You want it, man.
Greed is good.
Agree is the magic word. So Grognak gets the +1 for the forge. Blessings of the forge.
All right, so the hour goes by quickly. You guys prepare yourself. Some listen to their iPod, Some actually go out picking some flowers. Others summon a. What'd you summon, Nubbins?
Let's say a weasel.
A weasel.
Yeah.
Sure. Will be hard to scout above, but yes, you summoned a
He
weasel.
can climb.
Hey, man, look. We got the Siege Weasel support device. We puts him into little catapults. We sends him up in the air, and he talks as fast as man. It'll be good.
Again, this is your session. I don't know how much time you want to devote to sieging anything, but again, your session.
Raining on the siege parade. I'm good. Let's head.
All right. So I will assume you guys are going to head directly towards the forest gate. Is that correct? At least the path.
no.
Coastal Refuge.
Coastal Refuge.
Oh, you
Coastal
guys are
Refuge,
heading.
then down to the gate.
Okay.
So northeast.
Yes, I will need someone to roll a 1d10.
Whoever moved the token.
That was me.
I'm rolling.
And
I'm
I guess
rolling.
I could
5.
roll it for you. I mean,
Best number. Best number is 5.
Middle of the
Alright.
road.
it has
I think
been
5
a
was
while
actually-
for me too. Let's see.
I think 5 was actually bad for us.
Hey, shh. It's the best numbers, man. There's 5 of us. We rolled a 5. It's all good. It's actually just walking around rolling dice for some reason.
That checks out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys actually come across a half-buried treasure chest. The weasel sniffed it out or something, let's say, and you guys come. What would you guys like to do?
I look
Check
back
for
at Ram.
Check for traps.
Hey, little dragons, man. Lucky coin.
Ooh, thank you. I take it and put it in my pocket.
And I will help him with his checking for traps if that's allowed.
Yeah, sure. You can certainly help me. There's no one
Sashay
pressuring you.
picks me up and holds me over it like Mission Impossible style.
So,
What would you like me to roll, Craig?
I think it was sleight of hand.
So yeah,
Wait, no, that's for actually unlocking.
and he does have the thieves
So-
tools, so he's got his +2 there.
So yeah, detecting traps and disarming traps are a little bit different, right? Disarming the traps, I'll let you use the thieves' tools. But detection of traps, let's. I think that's a wisdom roll. Investigation. Let's use that.
All right. Investigation. Oh,
We
brutal.
got
You,
the lucky
you
coin.
don't see a yeah.
Oh, wait! I'm helping. Does he get advantage?
The help action.
It
Let's
does
see.
give
I did say
advantage
I'm
on the
helping.
ability.
He's dangling over it so he
Yeah.
can see from all
Yeah, go ahead.
sides.
Reroll
Around in
the
circles.
There you go.
Nice,
Woo!
nice. Yeah.
Mission Impossible. Whew, all right.
There's an obvious mechanical trap. In fact, you've seen this one before. It has a poison needle in it, and it's hidden within the chest upon unlocking. So unless there's a proper key, you think that this would spring out and deliver a dose of poison.
Can I try disarming it?
You can.
She's going to try and help by putting something solid in front of the lock, like to catch the poison needle if it's possible.
Is that going to be sleight of hand, Craig, or thieves'
It's going to be
tools?
thieves' tools to disarm it. Yeah, you disarm it. You remove.
Can I keep the poison needle?
No, unfortunately, it's by removing the needle, it just kind of breaks off. Let's see. Please roll a 1d20.
All right.
I was about to.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just double checking my sheet. I don't have inspiration available for that.
Oh
I was
God,
going to give it to him.
luck rolls are garbo.
Roll. Hold on.
Sorry, that will have to be done prior. 'Cause I would like to move right along, but certainly buy one at the store. For anyone who's out there, please feel free to buy everyone rolls. You can use it. No issue with that. All right, you rolled a 7. You successfully. Well, you've already seen that it's there, and you disarmed the trap. Disarmed the trap. You open it up, and there's really not much there. There's it seems like this box, this treasure chest was just be mean. All you see is 2 measly copper.
How many?
2.
Awesome.
Lame.
Hey man, look, we spent one's lucky coins. We got 2. That's like 100% profit. That's a good deal.
On the
God bless
plus
Joaquin.
side, on the plus side, this square is now considered, and you won't have to encounter a monster.
All
right. So I will. You guys have a safe passage to Coastal Refuge as you've cleared out squares there. Like I said, it takes about 5 hours to get there. So go ahead, and it's now 5 o'clock as you guys are coming in. There's another hour of sunlight or so. And I will move you guys to Coastal. All right, you guys are coming through the south here. If it's loaded up for you guys.
Yep.
Just gotta zoom out a little.
Yeah, you guys coming in, and it really does kind of look like a shanty town. And whereas you guys walked into Province and felt completely fine, you feel like all eyes are on you, with the exception of you, Ram. You feel right at
Yes.
home.
Finally.
This is an interesting place. Well, no one's outright attacking you or anything. They just kind of look at you kind of side eyes. This is a village full of mostly good monsters, as you guys know. And there seems to be a mix of, orcs, goblins, balls here or there. There are tents all over the place, with 3 large tents. There's a purple and gold tent to the left. There's a red and white one to the back. There's a blue and yellow to your right. Then there's the only seeming made, or I guess full-on structure outside of the walls is a big old, I guess, looks like a warehouse or something with a stage in front of it.
Warehouse with a stage in front of it.
That's what it looks like. But there's, market and stalls. This is kind of like best way to say it would be like imagine if you're going through like a old style Japanese town where there's shops in the front and people sleep in the back. Their houses are their stalls, and everyone has like a little tent.
Gotcha.
So there's definitely wares and stuff around. Are you guys going to set some time exploring? Are you guys heading to a specific area?
I'm thinking heading back to the warehouse looking thing, as it being the only real established building. Would be the smartest idea.
I'll follow. On the way there, though, Craig, I want to sort of nicely ask if I see any other kobolds. I'm gonna ask them if the temple, if there's a temple or some sort of shrine to. I don't even know how to pronounce this.
Type it out.
Yeah. Here.
All right. Yeah. So you guys kind of make your way through. This town is kind of bustling.
Kurtlemock. Yes, him.
Colonel Mock. Interesting.
Kurtlemock. I put it in chat, Craig.
Kurtlemock.
Is that like the dim mock?
Except made out of turtles.
He wears a turtle shell as his armor.
All right. Yeah, so you guys are, walking through, kind of observing, just this is a new town. You're interested in seeing what's going on. You're, as things are going, you're asking what these things are and what's there. Just a general kind of scuttlebutt. Yeah, so you see most shops here. Most types of items are available. Interestingly enough, they have some specialty shops here that you've not seen in province. Perhaps monsters living together have specific things that they like to do. There's actually a special food shop that sells caviar. There is a dedicated flower shop, an herbal shop. There's a pet and mount shop here.
Ooh.
And yeah, you guys just kind of talk. They tell you that there's a pond or an orc-made pond near the beach. That's where they harvest their caviar. The caviar itself grants its bonuses. It's specialty of this area. You hear that the caviar grants the eater +1 to all its charisma rolls if eaten within the 10 minutes. But it is super expensive because it's a really rare item. It's 50 gold pieces per serving. You also find out that there's three main I guess families or clans here. While there are kobolds and other other kind of hobgoblins and some other stuff, there's the orcs. They do most of the soldiering and policing in town. There's goblins. They have, to your surprise, they do a lot of the trading. A lot of the stalls that you've seen are goblin traders. They do mercantile stuff and negotiating. And then there's gnolls. The gnolls kind of, as you found, kind of held a leadership position, and their stalls are mostly food, hunting, that kind of stuff. And they do a lot of the, just kind of the normal kind of established noble houses and stuff. The gnolls are kind of held in review. As you make your way back to the Great Hall, you find that it's kind of like a convention center, and right now it's just kind of used for some trading during the day, unless there's some things going on. But there is a bar there, and there is also a stable next to it. So if you had a mount, you could tie it up there.
So there's a bar in the Great Hall and a stable next to it?
Yep.
Okay.
No,
One last thing. Yeah, you guys definitely taking your time. You guys spent a good amount of time just kind of milling your way back there. We weren't really in a rush. You found that the purple and gold tent is the gnolls. That's where their leadership is. The red and white one in the back, that's where the goblin leaders stay. And then the orc leaders are in the blue and yellow. You also find that there's a red tent off to the side. That's kind of the administration of the area. That's where the leaders stay during the day to administer stuff during the town.
So Zashay looks like a kid in a foreign candy store. He doesn't understand what it is or what it is supposed to be, but he wants to taste everything here.
I mean, yeah, go for it. Have fun. Outside of the specialty shops, there's all sorts of game and other rations and stuff. So go ahead and if you're buying, go ahead and buy some stuff. Go for it.
Oh yeah, like 10 days worth of rations in food of just whatever. Like if they say the word goblin or orc or kobold in front of whatever they're saying. They could say kobold carrot, and Sashay's like, I'm ins, mans. Let me taste this kobold carrot, man. How do you grow these different? It tastes like orange.
Yeah, and Grognak's interested in the flower and herbalism shop.
I'm going to go to the pet shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nubbins to the pet shop.
Okay, so you guys decided to break off into your little groups. The herbalism shop will buy and sell ingredients, including the rarities as they have them. The pet store, they have stuff, food rations specifically for your mounts, and they will also help you make a saddle for a mount. If it's it could be a horse, a dog, let's say, and that will give its own bonuses. A spider could, yes, they could make a spider saddle, and then little toys.
Do they have any pets for sale?
They do not.
What kind of pet shop is this?
The littlest pet shop.
Yeah, they support. They support. It's pet smart without the pets.
Hey,
Craig,
Craig.
how? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, sorry. I was just gonna say. So you said they have different kind of food and different kind of setup, and it seems like a different culture. Is there anything kind of region specific as far as weaponry or armor or anything like that that looks like it might be better suited for this region?
So it's the same types of armor and weaponry, except it has more of a monstrous look to it. So instead of just a normal long sword, it'd be more like a creepy looking broadsword. Instead of a pike, you're gonna get a weird looking, I don't know what they're called, something. So they're all a little off. Yeah, exactly. They're all a little off, but you recognize the weapons.
Okay.
Have a different no short sword, but there's a katana. Exactly. Just a different flair.
All right.
Well, it's ghost pepper, huh? What makes it so spooky? Ah!
Yeah. So
roll a d4. Saving throw.
Yep.
It's fine, man. It's fine. He wants
the
one.
herbalism shop. Do they carry wild sage root and dried ephedra?
So this store, they buy and sell just like back in province.
Okay.
They can identify just all ingredients. But as soon as they get stuff, they usually sell it. It's very, very quick turnaround. They believe in holistic medicine in this place. There's no their healers are more like medicine people, right? They're not.
Yeah.
They don't really doing a lot of magic to heal, or they don't have doctors. They just kind of have tribal types of medicine people.
Right. So do they have any of that stuff in stock, or are we too late showing up for that?
Oh yeah, they don't have any stuff in stock.
Damn. Okay. Well, there goes my plans for making more healing potions.
Craig, I'd like to speak to the shop owner about making a saddle for a giant spider.
A full-grown giant spider?
Well, I mean, how big are my spiders? I thought they were big spiders.
I mean, the spider eggs that you have?
Yes.
So do you think they hatch and just out of the egg they become giant spiders like that?
No, but I'd also not.
Grow?
I mean, of course they grow, but I'd also not have to buy it 100 saddles like a small toddler, growing up. Here's a size 5 shoe, here's a size 6 shoe, here's a size 7. I'm not gonna ride them right away. I'm sure.
So you're not gonna go. Well, you could. Right? You're a small creature. So unless they are, so a full-grown giant spider is a large creature, right? It takes up a 2x2 square.
Yep.
So you can ride anything that's a medium creature or larger. So You could saddle up one of your friends pretty much and ride them if
I could set.
you
I'm sorry. I
wanted.
could settle up
So
a what? You cut out for a second.
you could saddle up any of your friends. You could saddle up Frigga if
No.
you really wanted to.
Whoa. Well, I'd ride her
You could-
tail.
You could make a saddle for her tail. I'm fine with that.
All right,
If
I'll
you
hold
go
off.
through that,
I'm gonna hold off.
If you-
I'm gonna hold
how
off
about
on the
this?
saddling for now.
if you go through that, I will take away that disadvantage that I get for every time you jump on her tail.
No, that's okay.
If
if she comes back and she has a saddle harness to her tail, I don't know that that's pan out so well.
It's worth considering.
I'll consider it. I'll take it under advisement. Thank you. Craig, but did I catch any inklings of any temple or shrine to Kurturmak, or however we're saying
Yeah, there's
Curdle
not any.
Kurturmak?
Yeah, there's no like giant temple here. You suspect if people pray to whatever god they have, it's probably like a small shrine they have in their house.
It's probably a cave somewhere.
You little dragons, man. What's you wanting? Like a little shrine or something?
I've just been missing a god's influence in my life, I think.
Zashay sort of deadpan looks you. Really?
Joaquin doesn't like my deals.
Joaquin's all kinds of uncle over your deals. Think of all your lucky coins, man. 100% profits today.
Yeah, I need a god who likes the kind of deals that I make.
Look, mans, just saying, Joaquin, she's your lady. But, you know, she's all kinds of mates for dealing, so if he wants, like, her to pass word along to somebody else, little coin, little whisper, she pass it along.
I'll keep it in mind. I'll tuck it in the same place that Frigga's saddle is going in my brain.
And never to be talked about again, please.
To wrap a bow on that conversation, you talk about writing a spider, because that's honestly, as weird as that sounds, that's something that has been done before. You suspect that a saddle would have to be made for a adult full-grown spider and one for a young spider. The young spider would not be giant, but would probably be medium in size.
Correct. Just like for reference sake, like OOC, how long does it take for the spider? Like, we know how long it takes for the spider to hatch, right? How long does it? Are we just gonna roll for how long it takes to reach maturity?
I have no idea.
Okay. I don't either. I wasn't sure if maybe you did. Okay, we'll figure it out.
Actually, I do have some idea. It would be based on leveling it up.
Okay, that's fair.
So, at some point in leveling up your mount, it would very much like the dog. What's the dog's name? Sorry,
Benson.
Benson. Yeah, just like Benson leveling up. At a certain point, Benson might grow into a large creature, as would your spider.
Okay.
He might turn into a dire mustache.
Tire Mastiff.
Yeah.
Hound of the Bunnyvilles.
Yeah.
So, like, this is a cool place and all, but is we leaving, or is there like even a place to stay here? And Zashay sort of like starts like, do you guys rent rooms? Like, has an inn?
Yeah, there's no inn.
Tents?
There is no inn. You guys would have to sleep out somewhere. but this seems to be a protected area and somewhat civilized.
This is my kind of place.
So are we gonna? There is a tavern, right, Craig?
Yeah, there's a bar at the convention center.
Should we go over there since it's evening now, right? Should we go over there and like hang out for a little while and try to maybe pry some information from some perhaps intoxicated customers?
I'm down for that.
Yeah, sounds fine.
Sure means I'll
Sure.
drinks.
Sure. So you guys had a nice plan. You guys broke off just to explore the town for a little bit and reconvened as the sun was setting at the bar. And as you do so, you notice there's a whole host of characters that are also heading to the bar. And this is like a full-on monster bar, right? There's arm wrestling competitions going on. There's a lot of pushing, shoving, loud noises, throwing of items. Like this is a rowdy place. This is, the bar from Star Wars, basically, right? Like this is
Yes.
craziness happening.
Cantina. Like it.
I think Grognak would throw in his hand at a few of the arm wrestling competitions.
Sure,
Yes.
they're happy. They're happy to oblige.
This little
And,
5'0"
it's-
half elf coming up to him, being like, "Come on, arm on the table."
All right, they play for 1 silver apiece.
That's fine.
All right.
Let me deduct that.
So, do you want to pick out a small, medium, or large opponent?
Yeah, let's go with a large opponent.
That's right. Go big or go home.
Okay, so you pick out the large opponent, and people, or not people.
Basically,
these
just whoever's first
orcs.
available, really.
Yeah, no, there's an orc that is sitting there, and just no one wants to challenge, but you step up, willing to do so, and people are now taking bets, and it's pretty heavily in the orc's favor. He's a 5-1 favorite. Does anyone want to do any betting? Side betting?
That's spooky. No. I just pat Grognag on the back and I'm like, "You got this, bud." And just watch.
Man. 5-1? I'll take that.
All right. What do you bet?
Let's see. I guess 3 silver. I'll put 3 silvers on it.
All right.
All right,
Yeah, I'll
put
take-
the-
We'll happily.
I'll take it too. I'll put down 3 as well.
Yeah, I'll put down. Wait, hold on. Can I put down the 2? Okay, so Ram just puts the 2 copper that they found on the table.
Fair enough.
Hey, Grognak, I had a good feeling about this. That's right. I'm using British Swole for nubbins now, so get used to it. 1 gold piece on my friend Grognak.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, here we
And-
go. Okay.
Wow, man.
I'm buying Grognak a roll into it.
Okay.
I have a good feeling about this.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I will save
So-
the rolling for once he actually redeems it.
You goddamn better.
Okay. So, just as a quick aside, yeah, the roll here for the small guy was DC 10, medium's DC 15, but you picked up the big guy.
Oh,
He's
shit.
a
So
DC
I'm-
18. So not only is he just a DC 18, he is very, very hulking. And he is a good, like, almost size bigger than you. Okay, so that's why it's 5-1. You are like the size of his like leg. Okay, so
Okay.
not only is it going to be DC 18, he's gonna have help. He's gonna get an extra D. He's gonna get DC. He'll cancel out any advantages that you have. So it's just gonna be
Oh,
a straight
God.
1d20 roll.
And if I fail it, I will be using that D20 reroll.
Right.
Okay, that's fair.
So you just want a straight D20 roll?
D20 roll. You got a 3 out of 20 chance of winning.
Jesus. This is no athletic bonus, which is a bummer.
Yep, he cancels out everything.
Yep, re-rolling. No go.
You know,
If I had my athletics, I would have had it.
your arm goes back, and then you fight back a little bit, but then he just slams it down, and he takes your money, and as do your bets have now gone.
My copper.
But he's appreciative that someone stepped up, and he is basically goading the crowd, saying, "If this little half elf could do it, step up and show some courage. Surely the rest of you can't." And he gives Grognak back his money for attempting.
Oh, nice.
He's appreciative. He's
I'm
trying to
put it
goad the
back down on
crowd.
the table. It's like, I want to keep going.
He's trying to avoid you.
Well, so. I think Sweeney needs a rounds first. Like, let's see if you can do that again after a few rounds.
Well,
What you gotta think? Come on.
You know what? Yeah,
I'm dry
round
over
on
here.
me.
Hold
Round
on.
for everyone.
Hold
on
on,
me.
hold on.
Let's no. Whoa.
The betting has gone up. It's not
Oh.
just 5-1. Now it's 10-1.
Did we all get our money back or just Grognak?
No.
Oh, just Grognak.
Look,
Just
wait.
Grognak.
Okay, Craig. So
Just
then I'm gonna
continue.
while this is going on, I'm gonna try to while this spectacle's going on, I'm gonna try to just pickpocket people who are betting.
God damn it. So I am buying a round for everybody on me.
Okay.
Everybody
Sure.
in there. So
Oh,
tell me.
wow. Yeah, that's at least 40 people.
And-
Whatever the prices are.
Like a silver.
Let's see. I have expenses there.
Yeah, I'm looking as quick
All
as
right,
I can.
expenses.
Wine, 2 silver for a pitcher.
Yeah, and that's 5, so times that by
Ale-
8.
Yeah. Ale 2 per gallon.
Oh, jeez. These are some pretty big guys, so we'll stick with a 5.
Okay, so you said 5 per pitcher? 5 drinks per
No,
pitcher,
is it-
essentially?
That'd be too expensive, right? Let's
So
say
what?
a gallon takes care of 10 drinks. Let's say a gallon takes care of 10. So that's 8 silver for a round for everyone.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do 4 gold worth of drinks for everybody.
Oh man, you guys. Well, Grognak has
Where'd you
garnered
get
a
all
lot
this
of
money?
attention.
Uh,
He's
I've got a shit ton of money from my herb business, which I asked for help for, and nobody insisted.
So,
I could have
two
probably
things.
bought us the...
So Sachet, by the way, is not very good at subtlety, but he tried his best there, and his mouth's just sort of hanging open as you start to reply like that to him. He's like,
Yeah, you took a bad deal.
So a couple things happened here. You've done both. Not just the big guy, but the orcs have definitely taken to you. They appreciate your generosity and your willingness to show strength. So they've definitely taken a liking to you, Grognak. So you can arm wrestle for free as much as you want, and and they're definitely palling around with you. But you've also, the goblins kind of have the money signs in their eyes. They see you as a mark, but that's kind of normal, as the goblins always see everyone who's flashing money as a mark.
It's only
But the
4
orcs
gold.
definitely like you. That's a lot. You've just bought a ton of rounds for everyone.
Yeah, well,
Especially
make it a good
people
party.
don't like to share. People don't like to share. Go ahead and roll some. I'll let you have 3. Ram, go ahead and give me a 3 sleight of hands.
Okay.
While this is going on, Grognak, you can
Oh,
arm wrestle
God.
again.
Natural 20. Oh, holy
Jesus.
shit. I steal everything from everyone. 2 natural 20s. Holy.
So while Grognak is throwing down money and getting cheers from the orcs, you are stealing right from them. I will figure out
arm
what you
wrestle
have.
rounds?
I mean, you can do whatever you want now. You can arm wrestle. Now, if you're gonna arm wrestle for no money, they're not gonna. I mean, you can arm wrestle for no money and just for valor.
I'll
If
still
you
keep
want
putting silver on
Grognak. Okay, then yeah. For you, then yeah, they'll definitely the 10-1.
Okay.
Sachet's like, looks, I only had these for drinks and for bettings. but since the drinking's free, and he puts down the 3 silver for the first and 1 silver for the second, assuming loss. Otherwise, double down.
A caveat, real quick. Grognak, the silver you win would only be his silver, so you're playing
That's
for
fine.
1. The real money would be the betting on the match.
Okay.
You can go ahead and roll. So same
Can I
thing
bet
still
for
applies.
myself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll put down 2 silver for myself.
All right.
Let's see, that'll drop me down to 29 silver. So, and again, straight D20s.
Mhm.
Hey, I got an 18.
Ooh.
You won. Surprisingly, you beat the orc, and this makes the whole place erupt. And the big orc, hoists you over his shoulders, and he tells you his name is Ugnak, and you stay with Ugnak. Ugnak is friend.
Okay, Ugnak is friend. Well, Ugnak, I'm Grognak. And I just needed a warm-up round.
Ugnak, Grugnak. Oh, it's the same. We the same. And said, where you stay?
Oh, I've been staying in province.
Oh,
But,
no. Where you stay in refuge?
Oh, I was going to find a tree somewhere.
Oh, I know best tree. And if you want, you stay with me. So he points you to the very large tree behind the orc tent.
Okay.
And you can stay there in protection of the orc. And he asks, you alone? You have friend?
I point to Ram, Zeshay, Aldo, and Nubbins. They're with me.
They stay with any friend of Grugnak. Friend of Ugnak's. They stay too.
These names, I love it.
Yes. Fantastic. So just to confirm, 10-1, I put down 2 silver, so that means I
Yeah,
get
man.
20 silver in return,
Absolutely.
plus the 2 silver from the one that I put
Ugnak,
down,
yeah.
plus the one from Ugnak. I'm going to let Ugnak keep his silver, and
Right.
I'm going to ask if he wants to go another round. And
Of
put down
course.
5 silver.
Now Ugnak use good hand, and he puts down his left hand.
So,
Okay.
so
And
during this, Zashay will take out 10 silver from his winnings, put that towards food and such, and then put the rest back in on Grognak if anybody will cover it.
So this is the penultimate one, right? The ultimate one. If you beat Ugnak here, you just you're just in. So this one's gonna be ultra hard. This one you can use your bonuses, but it's gonna be a DC 21 check.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I should have saved the D20 reroll for that. How much is that? Yeah, I'll redeem a reroll for myself.
All right.
Reroll purchased?
Okay. So yeah. Let's find out how I do. You said DC 21?
DC 21.
19 isn't going to do it.
No, it is not.
So let's do it again. Nope. No,
It is okay.
just not quite good enough.
No one expect that. You do too much. But good effort. No one's made me use good hand in quite some time. You know how Ugnak get good at arm wrestling with good hand? A lot of lonely night.
Oh, I knew it was
I
coming.
kind of look at him and laugh.
Oh god. Ram laughs
Just
really
kinda-
hard.
It's not like
He
laughing
slaps
at
you
him,
on
it's
the
laughing
back.
jovially. Yeah.
Yeah, he laps you on the back. You're in. The orcs love you. And so all the orcs kind of come up and Ugnak waves all, and so all the orcs kind of come over and want you, and there's just a swarm of them. You can't remember their names, but you get all sorts and shapes and sizes, and you find out that the orcs, they love everything you do, right? They like to be by themselves. They love fighting. They love drinking, good times, all that stuff. And they definitely ask that you. And Ugnek says, "I'll walk with you to see you leaders tomorrow. You become honorary orc."
Sounds like a plan.
All right. What else are you guys doing? I owe
We
you,
need to
Ram,
resolve-
some stuff.
Yeah, I think it's. I think the definition is you owe me everything, Craig.
At least everything that two people have.
Yeah, true.
I think Nubbins is going to see what information he can gather just by listening. He's not going to actually engage anyone.
That was actually part of the intention of me buying that many drinks for everybody.
Loosen him up a
You know,
little bit.
everybody gets talkative whenever they're drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys definitely lubricate the area, and everyone's having a good time. You find out, you guys, but from lubricated lips, that these orcs are different from the orcs from the Forest Gate, and they actually, they talk about how different they are, and they're not the same, but they definitely want. They've heard the war is starting, and they want in. They actually want to fight as soon as possible. They want the glory of being in this war. The goblins
So
are
on our side or the other side?
they just want to fight. So they want to fight against the other orcs, because that's the only way that the war would start.
Gotcha.
The goblins, you hear, they just really just about trade routes, and they don't really want the war because they want, they want to establish some trade routes to the other orcs and whatever commodities that they have. And the gnolls, the gnolls are the least engaged, I guess, in this revelry that you've started. And the deal with them is that you hear from the goblins and orcs that they started the town, and they kind of have a superiority complex over the rest of the inhabitants. So they tend to distance themselves from the rest of the groups.
Quick clarification: did you say gnolls or kobolds?
Gnolls.
Gnolls. Okay, hyena folk.
Yeah. The rest of the inhabitants, the gnolls, the hobgoblins, whoever else that's just kind of rolling around, they're just part of the town, but they're not part of the major clans. They're just kind of loose, good monsters that ended up here.
Now, if I recall correctly, the deserters from the tower, they were heading this way. Are we seeing any other humans here?
No,
Or
in
is
fact,
this just full-on monster population?
it's pretty much like 99% monsters. The only non-monster race person there is really Aldo and Zache, right? Nubbins, you're kind of a neutral. But yeah, they definitely the only ones that really stick out are Aldo and Zache. And you guys feel it, especially, Aldo and Zache, you really do feel like you guys are the outsiders. It would have been Grognak too, but he's now kind of basically an orc.
Okay.
Means I knocks on a lot of doors. I'm like, hey, you want to hear the good word? Kerbang, they close. It's used to it.
I want to try to keep my hood kind of covering my face and just keep a low profile.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're used to kind of just staying off by yourself. This is so it's not unfamiliar for you.
Zache
All right,
does
so
rather, but
so you guys are, as the night progresses, you guys are having fun. Fights are breaking out. This is kind of just normal stuff Nothing crazy, and you guys have a good night. And if you guys want, you guys can have completely safe lodging in with the orcs because of Grognak and your new friend Ugnak, who is, by the way, probably the largest orc you've ever seen.
Nice. So, kind of throughout the night, I'm going to actually be talking to Ugnak and finding out, like, what's his story? Where's he from? What's he do?
Yeah,
and
sure.
Is he particularly skilled at anything? Not really.
Yeah, you find out that. Yeah, I mean, Ugnak's very kind of straightforward. You find about basically what you would expect. You know, Ugnak, because of his size, he does whatever he really wants. No one really stops him from that, and he doesn't really work. He just walks. He just protects the interests of the elders, and so he just, you know, he's kind of their enforcer. Most of the time, he doesn't actually have to enforce. He gets to stand over people, and he does displays of strength to make sure people stay in line. You know, while he's certainly probably the largest inhabitant of the coastal refuge, you know, other people may not be as expect someone of his size would get out of people.
Sorry, you're going to have to say that last bit again.
Yeah, even though he's the biggest guy there in the village, a lot of the other monsters aren't as afraid of him as you would expect for someone his size.
Gotcha.
He's just a big huggle bear.
And I realized I did not. I'm gonna show you. Have the town available. Let's see.
So 5 pitchers gold. Yeah, that was like freaking 20 pitchers of wine.
Cool.
Huh.
All right, so the night, if you guys aren't going to do anything, the night passed pretty uneventfully. You know, now that you guys are under the orcs' care.
Oh man, this was good sleeps. I was worried they would snore the whole night. Zashay was snoring as louder than any orc.
And Grognak was enjoying the tree.
Yeah, it's not the largest tree there, but it's definitely a nice tree. It provides a lot of shade, has a lot of nice branches. It's kind of like a magnolia tree, basically.
Yeah, I'm familiar with magnolias. Those are good trees.
Come on, Benson, let's go get you out. Take a walk before you do something messy. Oh, Benson.
Oh, you guys brought Benson. How nice.
What's Benson's, man?
Yeah, I think the standard MO is that we are bringing Benson along since he hauls a cart for us to throw loot onto. We never really know how long we're going to be out.
Yeah, I throw some leather armor onto the cart.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Yep.
Throw leather armor onto the cart.
Yeah.
Speaking of armor,
ram-sized leather armor, I throw it onto the cart.
Interesting. Casey.
Yo.
Your forge domain stuff, are you able to make like half plate barding for Benson?
I think we looked that up and that was too expensive. I'd have to actually make it.
Okay.
I believe that was one that we would just buy or make, but
Yeah.
I can make barding up to 100 gold pieces, but I think the half plate was like super expensive.
Yeah, half plate 750 GP times like whatever the cost for the barding is. I think it's times 4.
Right. So that would be more construction time than making time.
So could you well, I wonder if Craig would allow you to use that ability. Basically a kind of like you can make a piece of it and it would take X amount of days to make the piece of it using that ability.
Nope. It's one shot.
Gotcha. It has to be a completed item.
Yep.
In that case, we should just make them freaking spiked plate armor.
Looks means if he wants to like buy stuff, we're right next to the place that sells the stuff.
I don't have that much gold on me.
Okay. Then we'll get to works.
Yeah. I will say if you did come out there, herbs shop, Jesus, I can't talk. Herb foraging with me, could have probably had enough to buy the entire guild hall.
Looks means I don't know if you know how economies works, but that's not how economies works. But you do your thing. I'll works with the temples.
So
Agreed.
I'm gonna fast forward to the morning.
Mhm.
You guys wake up. You hear roosters and stuff because there's some animals wandering around and stuff. And Ugnak is waiting at the base of your tree, Grognak, for you. And upon coming down, he put some markings on you with some paint, and he says, "You come with me. We'll meet the elders. We make you official orc."
Okay.
And he ushers you in to the tent right in front, and you see the elders. Really, just two of them, two elders in front of you. And Ugnak opens up. Ugnak, seeing, and he points to Grognak. As you know, Grognak has shown great potential and strength in all things we like as orc. He is good orc friend. He should be part of orc tribe. And the elders look at him sideways, back and forth, and they ask, "Is that what you want, Grognak?"
So I don't see any problem with this, so long as there's
Good.
not many obligations expected of me. I do travel a lot through these lands. However, when it comes down to a fight, I'm willing to fight.
So, Grognak, what you may have noticed in this town is that most races speak their native tongue here. Common is only spoken when dealing in with items of money. But we have made exception for you because of Ugnak's standing. But to become full orc member, there is one thing we must ask you to do.
Learn the language.
No. Language, come go. We have plenty orc who barely speak or know their name. Instead, you see, this camp is gearing up for the war. You know of the war to come?
I know of it.
Mm.
My question for you is, which side are you fight for?
We fight for this side to keep this village here. But you bring up a good point. We would like one of two things. You can choose.
Okay.
First, we do not know where all the houses stand on this. We need to know if they stand with us or against us. Or maybe perhaps that does not matter. Perhaps instead, if you could go with envoy to province and help provoke war to gain us glory, you can be full orc member and we give reward. And they lay out 10 pieces of incense. We give you good reward, worthy of your deed. We give you incense, special incense.
And what does this incense do?
You've not heard of the goading incense? This is
No.
part of our ritual. Before battle, you light incense. Let the odor encompass you. It takes about 10 minutes, but any enemy monster that is non-human, that can smell you within 30 feet, must target you. If they are not smart. And it lasts for full day. It does have side effect, but you don't care since you'll be orc. Any human or humanoid is repulsed by smell, but who cares about them?
So, as far as provoking war is concerned, the war is going to happen one way or the other. Glory will come for clan.
Yes, but we are ready now. Let's strike now.
Then send some of your people with us.
Yes,
or you're
of course.
planning on heading to the Force Gate today.
Ooh, very impulsive. I like it. But we must make sure we win war. So that is why we must either you go to province with our envoy to help start fight. Since you may have blood of orc, but your face is not of orc. That could be helpful to us. Or find out what the other houses are going to do. Perhaps we can help change their moods.
I will go and speak to the other houses, see where they stand.
Yes, you will need to know their languages. Just a heads up.
And what languages do they speak?
Goblin and Gnoll.
Do they happen to know Common, just as you? Or are they not as bright?
They will know Common, but they will not speak to you in Common. We only do this favor because Ugnak speak so high of you.
Very well. I do not know their languages, but I'm sure I can find a way.
That, and we must think of orc name for you. When you arrive, we will give you great orc name.
I can translate. I speak Goblin, unless they speak a different brand of Goblin.
No,
Here.
Goblin's Goblin.
Yep, swap
Might
it
have
back.
some slang. Great Grognak, go. Make us proud.
All right.
And Ugnak ushers you out, gives you the little thumbs up, and he gives you some pieces of jerky, some goat jerky,
Ooh,
which is just one ration of goat jerky.
I don't care. Goat jerky's goat jerky. That shit's good.
And it says, that go well. Hopefully you go from unofficial brother to real brother.
Maybe in time.
And you know just out of hand, back to the calendar, that the envoy to province is due on the 15th.
Right, which is what, like 3 weeks?
No, it's actually pretty close.
2.5? Something like
two
that?
Yeah, it's like 2.5 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad of a time.
No. And you guys.
And chances are I'll actually agree to escort the envoy at the time as well. But the
yes.
more immediate thing that I can do is actually go and talk to the other houses.
Okay.
Is Null really a separate language in of its own?
It is now, even if it isn't. I believe it is, though.
Okay. That's for Null.
I think that's actually why I picked the races. I didn't pick Kobold because the Kobolds don't have their own language.
Yeah, no, that's actually a language of their own. I don't think that's actually a language I could have picked from the player's handbook.
You can pick any language.
Yeah, but it's not one of the ones listed. So, well, I'm sure we can get a comprehend languages somewhere around in here.
I think there's a wizard in your party.
Who would that be?
Yeah.
All right, so you can do what you will. Spread the news on your party if that is something that you'd like to do.
Yeah. So I will talk to them and just kind of bring up the fact that I've been asked to talk to the other houses. I have been told that they will not speak to me unless if their language is spoken to them. And that I need to speak to the goblins and the gnolls.
I can speak Goblin.
Okay. So it's just a matter of speaking Gnoll.
Ram just like shrugs his shoulders.
I'm pulling up handbooks. I'll have to give me a minute.
So yeah, he tells you, Grognot tells you guys of the happenings, about the war and what Grognot may have to do to become a full-blown orc, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep, so Gnoll is not listed in the player's handbook.
So, refresh my memory. What did you need the wizard for? I was sort of distracted.
Comprehend languages.
Oh, I don't have that.
So looks, you want to learn a language? Sure. They has like the schools and stuff back in towns. So we go look at the forest gates. We go back to towns. You start studying this because, mans, you look like a student to me.
I can't. I don't read.
I think they wants to talk to you. So you go do the schools thing. They teach you how to talk. I don't care if you don't know how to read. I don't think they're going to be, here, hang on, let me write this down. Now reads it.
Isn't that part of learning a language, though?
If it was, wouldn't you be able to read?
Fair point. But most of my stuff was picked up on the road.
So, you get a teacher to walks with you, man. Do what you got to do.
All right, so I guess Nubbins and I can go and talk to the goblins.
Oh, we're not going to go to the fort's gates?
And
Okay.
talking to the goblins only going to delay us a little bit.
Oh, boys.
Wait, do you have to go back to province for that, or that's just here already?
That's here.
Oh, okay.
The going back to province part is escorting the envoy.
I see.
Zashay, real sad looking, dragging his mace behind him, walks out to sit down by the edge of the seashore. He takes out his little mini catapult and flings tiny nets out into the water.
Yeah, people are looking at him strange. You're definitely getting, you definitely feel like you're being glared at, Zashay. Your lack of attempts to ingratiate yourself like your other colleagues is not paying off. Even Aldo is doing a good job of just being a stealther just kind of in there. So you're just definitely the odd fish out.
Craig, while this is all going on, Ram is gonna like mingle amongst kobolds that he can find just to try to talk to them about like kobold stuff.
Sure.
See if there are any like
Kobold.
kobold rumors or kobold, I don't know, quests or
Kobolds.
yeah, kobolds.
So you certainly can, but you know, one of the things that you've always known is that you're a special kobold. Most kobolds are not that intelligent, and any conversation that you have kind of devolves into, you know, the same types of stuff. Nothing intelligent is. It's usually about food, stealing, killing, but nothing complex, and the thoughts are barely thought out.
I'm gonna. Sorry,
Go ahead.
Craig. Can I start asking goblins in Goblin if they have anyone that may sell scrolls? Maybe I can find the comprehend languages they could pick up relatively cheap.
Yeah, no one in this town will. Back in province, they would probably handle that.
All right.
But you and Grognak, and I don't know if anyone else, you guys kind of make your way over to the goblin leaders in the red and white tent in the back. You see Zache just flinging nets with this mini catapult, looking solemn. But you guys walk in, and yeah, you are in front of the goblins, and they kind of look at you expectantly.
All right. I'll greet them in Goblin.
Oh, he knows Goblin. That was unexpected.
I like the Yoda voice. So I'll say all this in Goblin, saying this, you know, my friend Zache is part of my party. He wants to speak to you, but we understand that Grognak, and he needs a translator, so that's me. I'm Nubbins. Nice to meet you, all that jazz.
Interesting. We only talk about matters of money. So, do you have any donations you'd like to give us?
Phil Grognak, you're looking for a donation. I'll go in with you if you want.
I reach into my pants and I kind of rummage through the pouch that I have stashed in there.
You can feel their eyes looking like, you know, they're looking, not down their nose, but they're kind of like inching out of their seat to see where you're keeping your money.
Well, it'd be very uncomfortable for them to go grabbing where the money is stored.
I don't think goblins would care.
It's more along the fact that I would end up noticing.
Again, I don't think the goblins would care.
Yeah. So, let's see. What I'm going to end up doing is actually, I'm going to pull out the iron dice and be like, no, that's not it. And then a piece of the goat jerky, shove it in my mouth, and then finally reach around and pull out 2 gold pieces.
Oh.
I'll match it.
Oh, goodness. Very generous. So, what can we... And they hold out their hands, you know, take the gold first.
Yeah, I will place it in their hands.
They kind of bite down on to see if it's real gold. And they find it's not. Wow, so what is it that you would like to talk about?
The upcoming battle.
Which battle? Many battles.
The one of the Dark Lord coming from the Forest Gate.
Oh, yes. We know of that one. So, what is it you'd like to talk about?
Honestly, I would like to know what side of this you're on. Because from my perspective, this kind of battle, while maybe profitable in the short term, won't pay off in the long term. Not many return customers from the battle. So I just wanted to know where you stood.
Goblins stand where they are. We will make money off all sides.
I see. And how would you expect to make money off of them?
Everyone needs supplies.
Right, but
And for the right price, we'll sell to anyone.
I see. And what if they were just to come through and take it? I've heard their numbers are great.
Well, that is certainly a risk, but it's a calculated one. So,
I see.
and they turn to Nubbins.
Hmm.
Goblin Gnome, I have a proposition for you.
Right, I'm listening, eh?
We're in need of, how you say, an ugly humanoid. That's you. Or your friend, but you don't know, he doesn't speak Goblin. But you're the first one we've seen in a long time. Well, that's not dead, at least.
Well, my constitution is only 8, so I guess you're not wrong there.
So, we do have a need for you. Would you like to make some money, or perhaps even a reward?
I mean, charisma. Sure, I'm listening. Why not?
You see, in a couple of days, Province is having this great big meeting to get everyone involved on this side. These cities, yeah, yada, yada, yada. So boring. But we think it'd be helpful if we had a paleface like you to talk for us. They might listen to you. They don't really respect goblins.
Well, 1, I'm a deep gnome, so I'm probably darker complexion than you. 2, that's racist. And 3, oh, okay, that sounds alright. What type of money are we talking about here?
Well, we happen to have this charm, and it's around one of the guys' necks. We could give you this charm. This charm is very lucky, and it's very good at making deals. Are you interested?
Well, what type of proposition I'll be pushing for you?
So in the chat is the charm.
Okay.
So what was your question again?
What type of proposition are they going to be pushing? Do they want me to push to the council?
Well, whatever the most profitable one is, we'll just tell you what to say. You just tell them. They won't know. We'll tell you in Goblin, and then you speak common to them, and they won't know will be wiser, and it'll be so much better coming from, not a handsome-looking humanoid like myself.
Sure.
They like the ugly ones.
Okay. So I'm going to get just to be clear. Then I'll get the charm if they say yes or no, right?
Well,
I'm
we'll
just
figure
passing
out
on
what
the
side.
message. Well,
Yeah.
no, we're going to figure it out now because I'm not going to go over there and speak for you if I'm just going to do it willy nilly.
Well, you'd have to come with us. You'd have to leave from here.
So you would
How do you
travel
think
with
you'd
us.
beat us?
So you would
How would you
travel with
meet-
our party back to province.
You'd travel with us.
Yeah, I'm not going to separate from my party. So sorry then.
That's fine. They could be bodyguards. That's fine.
I'll have to run it by them. It's sort of a group thing we have now.
Interesting. You're not the leader? I thought anyone who would speak Goblin would be the leader. They should make you the leader.
I agree with that.
At least you're the smart one.
Damn right I am. At least on paper, anyway. All right, I'll run it by them.
And Grognak, you realize that there's this whole conversation that lasted several minutes.
I tell Grognak about it. Yeah, I'll tell him about it. I'll say, by the way, what is my party going to get for a score?
I don't know. You're the leader. That's up for you to decide.
No, I'm not the leader. That's up for you to decide.
I'm
They
not
don't
giving
have
them
it.
anything.
Nah.
Just give you something.
Mm.
I really need one of them. You're the only one that speaks Goblin.
I'll think about it.
Right. Well, is there anything else?
Not for me. Ask Rognak if there's anything else he wants me to tell him.
I kind of look between the two of them. And I'm like, so you're going to provide for either side of the war?
Yeah, they're not responding to you.
He said he's going to provide for both sides of war.
Yes, we would absolutely sell to anyone who needs supply.
That's a big old yes.
The profit is the key.
They like the money.
That's right. It's what rules the world at the end of the day. You might be black or brown, we might be red or green, but in the end, all that matters is gold.
I'm assuming this is translated back to me.
Oh yeah, let's assume that everything that you hear is nothing's telling you as well.
Okay. So, in that case, what if I could promise that it would be more profitable, both in the short term and the long term, if you were to just provide for this side, and this side only?
They just look at Nubbins expectantly.
I tell him. I assume I'm translating.
Nope. You will have to actively participate, Joe.
Don't make me do stuff. All right. My friend here wants to make sure, he says that it'll be profitable for you in the short and long term if you help our side only.
Wow. It'd be interesting to see how he could promise that. But it would have to be a hefty sum.
All right, they're the goblins, Grognak. The goblins are saying it'd be a hefty sum, and they want to know how you're going to provide that.
What if, looking at them but talking to Joe, what if there was a way that we could establish consistent trade routes between here, province, and any other settlements in the area?
He said that.
Protected, guarded.
He said that. Go on. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Grognak says that he can open up trade routes for you. You can secure them and open up channels.
We already have trade routes to all the free cities. The only ones we don't have is the Forest Gate. Because, the blockade, but if the war happens, that's a whole nother avenue of sales. That's called channel sales. We can't wait. It's a whole new channel.
Grognak, they only seem to be interested in the... Right, sorry, that's a different accent. Grognak, they only seem to be interested in the gate.
Yeah, well, that gate's going to be cleared sooner or later.
Yeah.
And it'd be cleared a lot sooner if they don't provide for the other side.
I'll go back to the goblins. Listen, we can clear the gate sooner for you if you help our side out, rather than supply both sides. So you get what you want quicker if you supply to our side only.
But that's not going to get us more money.
Would you also do it for my speaking for you at the council?
No!
All right, then.
That's ludicrous.
They only want the money, Grognak. Bunch
Very
of
well.
wakers.
Then I guess we're done talking here. I give a very small, stiff bow, military kind of bow, to the goblins. Say thank you for your time.
All right. He says, thanks for your time. Peace out.
And
Have
Grognak,
a
you hear
profitable
Grognak, you hear them say,
in the future.
"You're welcome."
This comes as no surprise to me.
Sorry. All right. Bob's your uncle. Bye, goblins.
Yeah. And I'm not able to talk to the gnolls.
Thank Christ I don't speak Knoll.
No, you don't.
Maybe you can get the knowledge in some short time.
Wow.
Unfortunately, either you know it or you don't.
All right, that's enough. Let's just stop that right now.
All right, so as soon as you guys come out, I think the rest of the party kind of sees you guys come out as they're keeping one eye on the tent, just to make sure you guys are safe. And you guys can reconvene together.
Yep.
All right.
So I at least want to go tell the orc leaders what's going on with the goblins, and that it's going to take some time before I'm able to talk to the gnolls.
Yeah, the orcs aren't surprised at the stance, and they at least you kind of hear them appreciate at least them sticking to their principles.
Yeah.
It's those tricky gnolls who feel like they're above everyone else that we have to figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I do not speak their language,
Yeah.
so it may take me a little bit of time before I can actually talk to them.
Fair enough.
Maybe we can get a translator.
Nothing else.
Is there one? This has to be someone here
yeah.
that speaks Gnoll.
One of the common gnoll folk. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Nubbins. I knew we kept you around for more than slinging spells.
There you go. But not much more.
So yeah, the gnolls are specifically definitely distrustful of outsiders. But how would you like to engage talking to a gnoll?
I'll just ask if there was a gnoll that would be willing to act as a translator, as I have to discuss business with the gnoll clan leaders here in the city.
So yeah, you ask around, and of course the goblin. Well, I could find a gnoll, but he's going to want to act as a
dropping
translator.
out.
You find a goblin, of course, that for a fee, he could find a gnoll that would help translate for you. But of course, that gnoll would want to get paid as well.
That's fine. How much is the fee? And it will be paid upon receipt of the translator.
So it's going to be 5 GP total for the goblin as a finder's fee and to the gnoll.
Okay,
but
so 5 for the both of them?
Total.
Okay.
So he said, the goblin says, okay, well, meet me at the bar at lunch. And so if you guys just kind of, meander around, he would produce the gnoll at lunchtime.
Okay, and what time is it right now? I know it's early morning. I'm assuming like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you guys woke up. You've had a full day. It's probably about 10:30, say.
Okay. So not enough time to really go out and scout out a little bit and then get back in time.
No.
All right. I was expecting that to go a little faster, but all right. Yeah, so I mean, if Zache is willing to sit tight for a couple more hours before we head out.
He's jittering like he's had too much coffee, but he's finding things to do and potentially annoying people as he does them.
All right, so I'm going to give Zache 5 gold pieces for continue fun money.
Oh, hey guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just a heads up. if you're going to do private messages to Craig, you may want to do it in Discord because you can see all the GM whispers in Twitch. Pro tip.
Hilarious.
I can't see. I only see 2 from.
I didn't even bother looking at it.
They don't look too. They don't. There's nothing innocuous. Everything is innocuous. I'm just saying that it's if it's like a hint.
Wait, what?
I'm looking at you, Ram. If you want to do whispers to Greg or something nefarious, you may want to do.
Wait. When it,
Thanks. If you were doing something
Whisper
nefarious.
No, the only whisper showing is the one from Aldo to me.
Yeah, you can't scroll up, but if you happen to be looking at the time of a whisper, you'll be able to see it.
well, you wouldn't be able to see, let's say, like mine. Like I've been whispering back and you haven't seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you shouldn't see those. The only ones you should see is the one from Aldo to me,
Right.
because I'm the one watching. But the
Right.
ones that just say DM GM, that's just him talking.
Right.
But yeah, if you want to say something super secret to me, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Go on.
That's all right. Thank you for the warning.
So Zashay, as you're walking,
Yep.
Can you roll me a perception?
I can roll perception. I'm not very good at it.
Lucky coin?
I don't
Oh,
know
no.
that I know that I'm
No.
rolling this.
Yeah. So as you're walking around trying to help by yourself in this town where you're the oddball and people are staring at you and your friend was flashing a whole bunch of cash, you've been pickpocketed for 12 silver.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be silver. It could be like some like a dagger, just as long as it adds up to 12. But you are definitely feeling like your target. And it's probably not best that you are alone.
Man, so what's I'm gonna do? I got the puppy. Hey Benson.
Sure, roll Benson's perception. Let's see if it actually happens. He's gonna be with you.
Come on, Benson.
That's going to be interesting. He's got advantage on that due to his keen senses?
He doesn't know it's happening. Like he's not actively looking. Like if he's looking for someone, then yeah, I'd give it advantage.
No, he's me and Benson. We get distracted together. I'm like, hey Benson, help me stack this woods. This is like Worf. Yeah, no, we're just trying to do things that we normally do in a marketplace, except it's not our marketplace.
Yep.
Wants to be out of here.
So,
Okay,
yeah, I
so
guess we wait till noon.
yep. So you guys, grab maybe an early lunch or something. Who knows? If you're buying food from the convention center, it would be surprisingly a modest meal, which is 3 silver pieces.
I'll munch on the goat jerky.
Fair enough. You have your own rations and everything. But the goblin that you talked to earlier, he finds you. And he brings a knoll, true to his word. And he says, here is Noel. His name is Sam. Sam will talk for you.
I greet Sam and I say, hello, Sam.
So in typical Noel fashion, he bares his teeth. He has... I'm not going to do a Noel voice. So he says, yes, let's get this over with.
Fantastic. And I hand the 2 gold, 5 silver to the goblin as his finder's fee.
Yep.
I'm assuming the 5 gold gets split evenly. But
No, it'd be 2 and 3, like 2 to the goblin, 3 to
No. Yeah. Then 2 to the
But
2 gold to the
doesn't
goblin.
matter.
I'll give him a small
Sure.
tip of a couple silver as well.
Ooh, you come find me anytime.
Of course.
And he goes scampers off. And so yeah, then Noel will say, "Fine, come with me," and he'll escort you to the purple and gold tent.
Yep.
Is anyone else following with you?
Nubbins will be there.
Or is the group? Nubbins, sure.
And his familiar. He'll probably summon a new one, I guess. It's like a raven on his shoulder.
So you guys come in to the tent, and they're certainly surprised, but not surprised. And Sam turns to you and says, "Okay, what you want to say?"
First, I would like to greet them and thank them for their time. I have a matter of business that I would like to discuss with them concerning the Forest Gate and the upcoming war.
What is the upcoming war request?
I just wanted to know where they stand on, as far as like the battlefront is concerned. Are they going to be participating? Or are they going to be staying out of it? If they are participating, whose side will they be most likely aiding?
Sure. So Sam turns to the Noel, and he begins his translation, which is kind of like, you know how Spanglish is a mix of English and Spanish. This is a mix between common and dog noises. So some barking and whimpering, like high pitched noises here and there, and some barking and stuff. It's odd, but you see the Noel's kind of looking, and Sam turns back, and the guys, and you hear it back from the people on the council, and Sam turns to you and says, "They want to know why they should tell you."
Because it would be the benefit to everybody to know if we can rely on you as allies.
Who is everyone? Who are you?
I am Grognak, and right now I am currently residing in Province, and the people there would very much like to not have additional enemies in this war. So if there is a way to prevent that, I would like to see that through.
So Sam, does, and they go back to him, and Sam says, "We've not heard of Grognak from Province. You are not on the council. You do not deserve this knowledge."
Okay. Gotta give me a minute. I'm thinking of a response.
Sure. Sam turns to you, Nubbins. Council wants to know if you are from Steel Province.
Yeah, I'm from Province. I'm not from Province. I'm staying in Province currently.
From Steel Province, you look like smaller cave dwarf. What do they call it? Dugers. A Jarger. That's Steel Province. Are you not one of them?
I'm a deep gnome. So we're near there, I guess. We come from specific areas in the Underdark. I guess that's it.
And he responds back to the council. The whole council comes back to him. Says, you are familiar with the Underdark. Where have you been in the Underdark?
Oh, here and there. Out of character, I have no idea where I've been in the Underdark. West Underdark and East Underdark, North Underdark. You know how it is. Travel around. Within the Underdark, that is.
Sam does his thing, and the council just kind of nods.
So, you guys like stuff?
We like Underdark stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Can you get items from the Underdark?
I'm sure I can. Who's asking?
Well, obviously the council is.
Right? And
No, the
What
noble
items are-
leaders rather.
what items are you talking about?
It is so the back and forth, and Sam tells you that it said that the Dark Lord has many magic items hidden in the.
You dropped out hard there.
Oh, he said it said that the Dark One, has many items hidden in the Underdark. That is how they. That's how they travel. How the army has traveled so far. Did you not know this? Underdark, smaller dwarf.
Sure, I knew that. I come from the Underdark. You heard stories.
Of course.
I mean, I don't. Obviously, those items are extremely, they may or may not exist. Who knows how hard it is to get them? Excuse me. So, I'm not sure what exactly you want me to do. I mean, obviously, if I'm not going to finding those items would be quite a quest indeed. And it's a long way away from the Underdark from here.
It said that the Drugers in Steel Province have found a cave that leads to the Underdark. I'm surprised you do not know this, Underdark. Smaller dwarf.
It's news to me.
Are you wiping a whiteboard?
That is not me.
No. No. Sorry, that's a screw inside of a Nerf dart. I didn't realize my mic was picking that up. I'll put that down. Okay. So I think I might have formulated enough of a response to where I can wing it the rest of the way.
Let's go. Let's hear it. What you got?
So I am working to the benefit of the council so that they may be able to continue to aid the people that they serve. So while I may not be of the council, I am working for them and for their benefit.
And who on the council? And do you have proof?
I have no official paperwork. However, any information that I am able to gather will be transferred off to them.
Well, Grognak, you see how that is very precarious for us. It is hard to trust information to those who just claim they are part of the council or doing bidding for the council. How do I not know that you are not asking for the orcs or the goblins or for Steel Province or for the Forest Gate?
Because the goblins are only interested in their profit. They don't care about anything other than profit. I have learned that in a very quick amount of time here.
They all laugh. True.
And the orcs, all they care about is fighting. The fight is what they live for.
She could be from the Spire easily. They do not like us.
I look at them very confused. The Spire?
Yes, the Great Spire, east of here. They look down at us.
I'm not sure I follow.
Well, until you have proof you are who you say you are, there is no reason to give you this information. And if there's nothing else,
So, looking around the room,
sure.
Is there anything that stands out, like out of place or odd?
Not particularly. It's chairs, some animal skins on the ground and some weapons here or there, some guards, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
It's a larger tent, so like I don't know if you've ever been to like a sporting event where they have like a reception tent, like a homecoming at a. It's like kind of like that, but more. There's chairs and food and that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. So, what is it that I can do to earn your trust on this matter? What can I do for you in order to gain information? Because beyond whoever you end up siding with, it is good to have a source of information in a place that you're unfamiliar with. And me being recently acquainted to the area, I am unfamiliar with it.
Well, we do not need your help. So until you figure out how to be of benefit, we have no need for you.
Very well. I thank you for your time.
All right.
And I hope we
Sam,
have
go
a
ahead.
pleasant discussion in the near future. And again, I give them the stiff military bow.
Sure, and they give you a nod, and that is that.
Okay, then I will give Sam his 3 gold and a 5 silver tip.
He thanks you, he mimics your bow, and he's off.
Okay. Gold is accounted for, silver is tallied. Copper is jingling. All right.
Zashay, you see Grognak coming out in the tent. I imagine Aldo is with you as well, and perhaps even the kobold.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going. Apparently, we found out that there's an entrance to the Underdark nearby.
Check that out.
But
Well, sure.
I know you wanted to get to that forest gate.
Yeah, Ram makes like a face like duh when they talk about the Underdark place.
Looks, I've just been out here practicing unintentional charity, doing a little good works, and man, I am so ready to go smash some things. Like, I thought this was what I was going to do. I got all worked up.
All right, then I suppose we can go smash things. Because yeah.
Operation Smash engaged. All right. All right, so guys up north there. So Ugnak wishes you farewell, and he says if you would like to go to the forest gate directly, it should about 5 to 6 hours. If you go the way that you know, it'll be actually a little bit longer, lines of 7 hours. But there would be no confrontations because you know how to get there from here.
Yeah. I say we go the direct route. We're going out to smash things. Let's go smash things.
Yes, we're supposed to be taking a look around. So if we keep near the forests, we can throw the weasel.
It's a raven now.
All right. So
it's even easier.
There you go.
Ugnak says, all right, just head east and then turn south after 3 squares. So you can either, and I'll let you know, if you go down south, you won't encounter anything, or you can just head directly east now. So it's up to you guys.
So you listen to our friend Ugnak.
Yep.
Ugnak, all right. Whoever rolled, go ahead and roll me a 1d10.
I already rolled, so anybody else want it?
Yep, I got it. If I could type.
Come on.
Hey, we
Yay,
got a 5. Another treasure chest.
All right.
Just piles of them.
The Shay was doing, on the coast, he's fleeing those things out. His net apparently something is pulled up on shore over here, and yeah, you have a full-on small chest and caught in one of your nets. The siege fishing seems to have worked.
What's I've been telling you guys? Now, if we get one like as big as I can make it, we just going to like pull up something so amazing.
Like a whole other continent.
Okay.
This is coming sarcastically, by the way.
Looks. I didn't put it down there, but I'll brings it back up. You want Atlantis? Boom. I's your guy. Little Dragon, is you still awake over here? You want us to play with the chest?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
All right. Mission Impossible times.
Let's go. Mission Impossible.
Do.
Ugh.
Oh, buddy.
So, you think this is just a normal small chest?
Oh,
all
man,
right,
it's lucky on this one.
You want me to mage hand it open?
No, Mancy says it's okay, so Zashay just reaches down and opens it.
Oh, God.
Okay.
He says it's
Well
all
then.
clear, man.
Roll a 1d20 for me.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
13.
13.
Okay. Where does it pick up? All right. As you may have expected, the needle extends 3 inches straight from the lock as you try to open it. You're going to take 1 piercing damage. Please roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh, God.
I don't want to.
This is not
saving throw.
Oof. This is brutal, actually.
Oh, goody. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
How about I use my D20 reroll on that one?
That's a good idea.
Come on, let's do a little better this time. Oh, yeah, I did better.
You said a little better. You didn't say a lot better.
So you're going to take 25 poison damage.
Oh, boy, that's a lot of damage.
This was a very potent poison.
Oh, boy, that's a lot of damage.
But
Hey, Little Dragons, man, I thought you said this was okay.
Oh, just shrug.
That would have outright killed Melvins. Like, dead, no death, save nothing.
So she's still, like, sort of standing.
and this sucks. I'm sorry, guys. My rolling. So yeah, you find 22 pieces of gold for your troubles, though.
Hey, man, that's like 1 per hit points. Good deal.
You find that in 3 separate little baggies, or little Hennessy bags, or whatever they're called. Crown Royal bags. There you go. In the chest.
Next time you should just let me smash the hinges off of it.
Looks, man, he said it was a little case. Little
Right.
dragons.
Ram
Being
just-
not
shrugs. He just shrugs again.
Oh man, it hurts. Like, wow.
All right, you can move if you want.
It's like I got a
Ram
ghost pepper in my
Ram
hands.
puts his hand. Ram puts his hand on on Sachay's shoulder and says, "Joaquin will take care of you."
You always know just what to say, Ram.
Yeah, it's now
Let me
about
take a
2
little
o'clock.
rest.
No, it's okay. I can make it. Oh boy, that hurts.
Yeah, you guys want to head southeast from here.
You
South or
said-
east would work.
We'll just go east, and then start going south.
Roll that magical 1d10, please. Maybe you'll get another 5. Who knows?
Maybe.
Zashay will use 2 healing words as we're walking along on himself.
All right. Who wants to roll a 1d10?
I'll roll it again.
All right.
Man, it burns like ghost pepper burns. Oh,
You're about
Wait,
this
you
ghost
ate
pepper.
one of those things?
yeah, it was really good, but man,
I'm surprised
yesterday
you're not
morning
feeling
was
it
like,
out. Yeah, I'm surprised you're not feeling it out the other end.
oh,
Still.
that, yeah, it's a little warm.
All right. Let me. Boom.
I gotta drag myself back.
All right. Go ahead and put yourselves on the west side.
West side.
West side.
It's the east side.
Represent.
That's the west side. There we go.
Craig, I'm using Nubbins as my raven. I mean, I'm using Telly as my raven.
Where you at, Benson's? There you are. Benson, buddy.
My brethren.
This far from the city, probably not.
Ram shouts out, "Brethren!"
Yeah. This many kobold. You think this is a raiding party coming for the village? There's certainly a lot of them. And it's going to take me a while, but please, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
I don't get advantage on that till next level. Okay, pretty
This
sure.
will take me.
Danger sense. Blah blah blah. Right back. Okay.
Well, while we're doing that, because it's going to take me forever. You hear one of them say, "Who are you? Why you come?"
Little dragons, man. I think this is all you.
Ram takes one step forward. Here, maybe. And he just waves at them and says, "What? Where are you going?"
You come from Coastal Refuge.
Yeah, we just left there.
They're like whispering and such. Come with us back to Forest Gate. You have information. Surely you'll help us, right, brother?
Probably.
You do so, and we spare your friends.
Hmm.
Friends is
And while
such a
there's
strong word.
and while there's a ton of them, you guys think that you guys could take this many.
We do think or we don't think?
You do. Yeah. No, I mean, kobolds are like one-hit wonders.
So I just say like,
Would you say that they're glass cannons?
No,
Like
I
those
don't even think they
freaking
have
assassins?
cannons. No, I don't even think they would have cannons. They're very weak. From what you guys have dealt with, there just happens to be a ton of them across the battlefield from you.
I'm looking down at Ram and I'm talking to him in Draconic.
You know, they can hear you.
Realize-
yeah, they
Yes.
can understand Draconic.
That's perfectly fine.
All right, what do you say?
Your brothers aren't very smart, are they?
And Ram just shakes his head.
I want to make sure that it was spoken in a language that they can clearly understand.
And I just shout like, friends, it might not be in your best interest to go around threatening people.
We do what we want. You must be housebroken, kobold.
Look.
That gets a laugh.
And I just like, I take out my, I don't take out anything yet. I don't want to look at like I'm brandishing anything, but I just say like, oh, what do we want to do? Do we want to go back with them or just want to murder them all mercilessly?
Murder. I want the XP.
Okay, so I asked them about. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'll take my crossbow out, Craig, and I will. I'll ask them, "What god do you worship?"
Yeah, they see you acting aggressively, and they're just gonna. So they're gonna aim right at the kobold.
Wow.
All right, so I take 4. I take it.
Yes.
Depends. Are they? What's the range
it
of
daylight?
slings?
Actually, is it
Yeah,
one is it slings, two is it daylight?
Yes, it is daylight
Ooh.
and
Oh,
It
two.
is
thank
daylight.
God,
It is
okay.
daylight, but it's 3120. So they're
Okay.
within range. But yeah, it is daylight, so they get disadvantage. So it does not hit.
No, they're 50, so that would
I-
still be disadvantaged either way.
They're 3120. I thought 120 was the.
30 is the short range. Anything beyond the short range is disadvantage. 120 is the long range. Anything beyond that, you can't hit.
Fair enough. Still took the shot. Doesn't matter. Missed wildly. Benson.
Hey, Benson, buddy. Go protect the little dragon. Woof. And dodge action as he gets in the way of Ram.
Sachet.
You know what? I think maybe we just go ahead and bless a little. So, gonna give Ram, Grognak, and Aldo.
Oh, speaking of New Day, you didn't mention anything about.
Oh, you've got the plus.
Okay.
Well, I
making
didn't
sure.
hear it.
Okay,
That didn't
fair.
happen.
Fair enough. But still, Ram, Grognak, and Aldo have the bless.
All right.
And Zashay will amble up. Yeah, just kind of hang out there. All right, buddies, let's do this.
All right.
I'm on the wrong screen.
So yeah, the announcement of the sling coming out, the kobolds, they start rushing.
And who all got the bless, by the way, Zashay?
Ram, Grognak, Aldo.
What does
Roger
the
that.
bless? What does the bless do again?
It's an
Each
extra
time you
D4.
roll, I'll roll you a d4, and that gets added to the roll
Oh,
through
sweet.
your
thanks.
attacks
Perfect.
And saving throws.
and saving throws. So it should be very easy to hit, we hope.
Well, except for me with rolling with disadvantage unless someone gets within 5 feet of them.
Well, we do what we can.
That should still help either way.
We'll get you a nice hat.
Get in there, Grognak.
All right, Aldo. Are you here, Aldo?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
No
Okay.
worries.
I'll do a hunter's mark on this guy and take aim and shoot.
Okay, at the one that shot at Ram.
Yes, sir.
You know, burst him basically. The arrow is almost as big as he.
Does that take him out?
Yeah, you one shot him.
Okay.
I should
I
count
think
how
I'll
many
just
of these
stay there.
things there are. All right. Let me actually count real quick. I gotta figure out how much XP you guys are gonna get after you clear them out.
There's 14 of them. So, if you want to save the math for later, I can just mark down that there's
There are 14 now. There was one more earlier.
no,
All right.
there's 13 now. Unless if I did math wrong. Oh, I did do math wrong, so there was 15.
All right. Nubbins, who looks like Tilly somehow. Go ahead, Nubbins.
Okay, that is actually Telly the Raven. So Raven is going to do Raven things. He cannot attack as an action, but he'll just go in front of this guy and distract him as a help action, I guess.
Isn't that the guy I just killed?
No. The
Oh.
guy you killed was around here, and I've disappeared him.
Actually,
Oh, okay.
slash that. Disregard that. I'm going here
Okay.
and distracting that guy as a help action. So you should have disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, these things are. There's a lot of them. Yeah, that one is going to take a. Let's go here. Let's see. He's going to shoot at disadvantage at the bird. And I imagine a 9 does not hit. So, Ram.
Okay, so Ram is super excited. Does the Raven count as one of my allies?
I believe it does.
Even if it doesn't, Benson does.
Yeah, Benson certainly does.
Yeah, but Benson's not within. Is Benson within 5 feet?
Benson's
of that
within
kobold?
5 feet.
Oh, sweet. Okay, then Ram is super excited. He is going to stab the shit out of that kobold with his new knife.
Oh no.
Oh god, I forgot about that thing.
Oh, I gotta get you a macro for that.
Oh dear.
Okay. Oh, I have it. Okay, sweet. I don't have advantage, but I have normal.
No, you have normal.
Oh god, I stabbed myself
Wow.
with it.
Good. I don't have one yet. So 7 doesn't hit. But
You're
you have to make a
use the other end of the blade.
You have to wait. You have advantage, right?
No,
No, you have sneak attack. You have
Yeah.
sneak attack. Okay. You have to make a Constitution saving throw for yourself.
Okay.
Plus the D4.
Well, it's DC 10, so.
Yeah, you're good. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just stab with like the other.
Okay. Okay. A normal dagger.
Yeah, a normal dagger that I took off my sheet, but it's the same damage. Oh, good
8
lord.
also does not hit.
Okay, yeah.
What if a D?
trash.
What
How
about a
about a
D4?
10?
Nope. 10 does not help.
Trash tonight. Hot trash. Except for stealing things, apparently.
Poor Raven.
Yep, it's soon to be nevermore. Huh?
Oh.
Got him.
Count it. Yeah, there are a lot of kobolds. I hope I got them all.
I'm pretty sure you.
Probably should miss some. But we'll find out. Nubbins.
All right. Nubbins does not like these kobolds getting close to him. So he's going to move. And I'll gamble and not cast Magic Missile yet. But I will cast Flaming Sphere.
All right. On which one?
I'll ram it into maybe right there for now.
All right. It's like Batman Begins with that thing.
So DC 14.
Yeah, he makes it.
Nimble fella. Only 3.
3 to him.
Still doesn't like it.
Which one took the damage? That one. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Yeah, the kobolds continue to stream in.
Yes.
Grognak, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. Grognak's going into a happy kind of rage. And he's going to move his 30 feet to there. And
You will be taking a opportunity attack from a kobold.
please.
Sure. Let's see. As you're moving through, there's actually a couple of them. Can you go your pace path for me?
Yeah. So ends up being 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
So I would take it from 2, and that's fine.
Yes, but they both have pack tactics, so it'll be normal.
I know.
1,
Still raged.
2.
Okay.
So you take 4 damage.
And 3 damage, so 7 damage.
No, because of their sun sensitivity. The second one misses.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Give me a moment. My token wasn't set up with it.
Well, yeah, it's a thing.
47, change.
And there is a third one that would also get another attack.
How so?
Well, this one,
Oh, okay.
this one, and this one. So there's actually a third one. But luckily, these are the smaller ones. But these are all the small ones.
Yep, and that
15?
would- I think that just meets.
All right, so you take 2.
Boo-hoo. Anyhow, the one that hit me is getting the Urbosis Fury. I should probably have done that before moving through. But
Well,
DC 13 dex save on that one.
Okay, so before it hits you.
No,
You're doing it.
we'll just go through with how it is.
Because you can do it within 10 feet. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. What's the damage?
It's lightning damage. It's 2.
All
So
right.
if he saves, he takes 1.
All right. He saves.
So he takes 1.
All right. Every point matters to these little kobolds.
Yep. And the kobold that is present right here.
Yep. Saddle up to one of the bigger ones.
15.
And yeah, I think 15 hits.
And a 19
Oh,
does even better.
19. Yeah, 19 does even better, so he'll take 10 damage.
Okay. That will do it for him. Anything else?
That was my movement, bonus action. No, I'm done.
All right. So you're going to get a rock thrown at you via sling. But it's at disadvantage.
Okay.
So 7, I imagine, won't hit you.
Yep.
6. This guy. All right. Benson's going to get a rock thrown at him.
No, Benson!
But 8 does not hit. How about that? I got every single one. Good for me. Didn't expect that to happen. And then one kobold. He's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna saddle right up next to you, Grognak.
Good.
Benson, your turn. Doggy. Good old doggies.
Ruff, 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 ruff. He's going to run up and he's going to try and drag the kobold away from Ram with his teeth. Benson, where's your bite attack? I know you got it here somewhere. Ruff.
Oof.
Yeah, 23 bite hits.
Oof. 9 damage.
Ruff.
Yeah, he bites right through the kobold. Like he's a snack. Like he's Joe's dog with a bone.
Nice.
Benson, go over there, buddy. Go over there.
All right.
Hey, Craig, I don't think you got this guy.
I did. He goes earlier in the turn order.
Okay.
I think.
As I'm running my cursor up and down, he does not light up.
Oh, does he not?
Yeah, he does not.
Ooh.
I don't want to be that kid
All
that
right.
forgot to give us homework on the weekend. It's fair is fair.
All right. Well, he was surprised somehow that this turned into a battle, and doesn't look like he's gonna go this round because it's Sashay's turn.
Zashay will free action bring his mace into play. Action, swinging at this kobold's head.
Mm-hmm.
Not
10
so
will miss.
much.
10 will miss.
Yep, you didn't bless yourself.
Nope, no bless for me. Hey, mans, it's okay. I'll get you next time.
Right.
And he's just going to scoot over to this side.
Okay. Let's see. 30 feet for him. Yep. And they're starting to collapse, and that means there is an attack coming for you, Grognak.
Yep.
Wow.
Take your 2. This one will come up here and attack Benson. He can have 5.
Benson!
Yeah, don't forget Benson is a level 2 fighter. He has action surge.
Meh.
That looks like that misses. Kobold will stay there and try to attack Zashay, even though he has AC.
Clunk.
Yeah, you can't get through your shin armor. The shin armor is strong. Aldo.
Okay. I'll just take a little pot shot at I'll move my 100.
All right.
And
19. Yeah, which one was that? Which one are you destroying?
this guy right here.
Yep.
I'll stay there.
All right, remember to keep track of your arrows.
Okay.
All right, Tellybird. Nubbins.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll push to talk. I forgot. Telly is going to. He's going to stay where he is and just keep distracting this kobold.
Sure.
He has 1 hit point. He's not very useful, so that's it.
Yep. So it looks like the kobolds there's enough of them. They're just going to start surrounding everyone. Nubbins.
Did he get close enough for an attack of opportunity?
No, he goes around you.
Okay.
Yeah, they got me.
It's a 12 hit you, Nubbin.
Yep.
It's 12. All right.
4. It's not bad.
Yep.
Ram, I do.
Ram,
believe
it's your
you.
turn.
All right, sweet. I am going to. Let's see, 1, 2. All right, I'll move here, and I'm going to try again to. Oh wait, is this one? No, it's fine. I'll go here and I'll try to stab.
Yeah.
Stabby.
Stabby, indeed.
Good.
Wow.
Is that even possible?
Goodness.
Yep.
Go
Unlikely,
ahead.
but possible.
Yes.
So 7, 7, 8 is what I've rolled so far on these. Okay, great. So I'll try with the other dagger, I suppose. Okay.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
What the
9
fuck?
damage.
All right.
Or 10. Jeez.
You owe me a Constitution saving throw
I
on
do.
the dagger.
You're true. That's very true. Haha,
You
got it.
You beat.
All right, so 10 plus sneak attack, 16.
Yeah, no, you decapitate him basically. That was pretty nasty.
And then I wipe his blood on the actual like cursed dagger. Gotta feed the demon.
All right. Well, you got a cool.
I'm not worried about it.
They don't like people. All right. 14.
Nope.
Okay. They don't like traitor kobolds.
I
That is
dangle
for
my, I dangle my cursed dagger in front of his face like you're next.
Sure. Benson. 8, I imagine, does not hit a Benson.
No.
Hey, Joe, roll that flaming sphere damage.
Oh, that is true. He stayed there
Yeah,
within
still
5
there.
feet. That's not good. Yeah, he's going to die no matter what, unless it's a 1 for damage.
Another 7.
All right, he's gone.
DC 14. All right.
Kobolds aren't smart. They just aren't smart. Ram. Oh, you know what? We'll go ahead and reuse that reroll that so generously given to the DM. 16.
Nope.
16
Well, I mean,
does not hit a ram.
No, it does. That's my new AC.
All right. Nubbins.
Nubbins can staddle. Hell no. Let's see. 13 force to the one right in front of me.
You blast him to bits.
So we do it in my neck of the woods, mate. And bonus action, I'm going to move that sphere. I'm going to move it. What would be the most effective? Hold on. I'm going to move it right here. Boom. So these two guys. excluding Grognak, and it's going to be where are you? So, ooh, good one. 9. So DC 14 save for 4.
So which one you're ramming? This one?
Well, I'm just moving it. I'm moving it in this spot, so everyone within 5 feet, I believe.
But that's at the end of the turns, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. In that case, yes.
Yeah, it's as a bonus action. I think you can move it and ram it into a person.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll ram it into this guy that's directly in front of Grognak here.
Okay.
And yeah,
Sure.
so 4th he fails.
Let's see.
Ooh, 9 damage.
That's
All
enough
fiery.
to make him go splat.
Flaming Sphere is nice. All right.
Yeah, continual damage
Done.
seems to be
Yep.
good. All right. Grognak, does a 17 hit you?
Yes, it does. I'll
Take your 1.
damage.
It's hard not to have them attack Jay here. Does a 20 hit your AC?
A 20 does match.
All right. You can have
However, 3 piercing does no damage.
3.
Gotta love heavy armor mastery.
Oh, man. That's absurd. Grognak.
Let's start with. Actually, he's not within range, is he? No. Damn. Okay. Then yeah, the one that is right here will be taking the Urbosa's Fury.
All right.
DC 13 for 5.
Nope.
Oof.
4, 5. Okay.
And the guy to the south will be getting the follow up to the swing. And
Yeah.
20 will definitely hit for 14.
Splat. These are flies. And you have the best fly swatter.
And what I'm going to do
Oh,
after
okay.
is I am going to move remaining within, going 5, 10, right there.
Sure, you reposition.
And that'll be it.
Yep. So, Grognak.
Bring it.
10, I imagine,
Miss.
does not hit. Let's see. Can he reach Nubbins? He cannot. He can reach the bird. And we all know the bird is the word.
He can reach the Grognak.
He's not interested in Grognak. All
Bird.
right.
Bird is
Oh,
gone.
birdie.
Bye-bye.
Bird goes poof.
Poof.
All right. The previously not used guy makes looks like he makes a run right for Nubs. Boom. He is in your grill piece. Benson.
Roarf. Let's go 1 to the south.
Okay.
Where's that bite? Roar.
Does not hit. Sachet.
We'll holster weapon, take a step down, and say the word. Oh, it's a little weak.
All right. Well, first one, the top, makes it. The other 2 fail. All right.
And that's it.
All right, Grognak. 14 does not hit you.
Nope.
Zache. Let's see if they can even get through your damage. No, they
Nope.
can't. Aldo.
Okay, I'm
Swarm
going
is
to
getting smaller, but getting closer.
run down here, change my hunter's mark to this dude, and attack him.
Yeah. You will miss.
Can I
15?
use my?
Oh, bless.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. Does that hit?
I think it does. It does.
Nice.
Kersplat.
Is he dead with that?
This
Okay,
is.
cool.
Oh yeah, totally. Well done, Ram.
All right, it's time to stab my friend right above me. Come on, let's get some blood on this knife.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you will certainly. Let's see, which one? Okay, yeah, you
this one. The
got
one
him.
right here.
Roll the Constitution saving throw. Okay, go ahead. You may
Yes.
continue.
Blood for the blood god. Let's see.
Jeez, that's a lot of damage.
All right, I will. I guess I'll move here and try to stab this guy with my other.
You are gonna get attacked, but at disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
10.
Nope.
Obviously,
No.
I don't think that hits. Go ahead.
All right.
Does not hit.
Even
How about a
even if I get
15?
15 does hit.
15 does hit. Which one are you hitting?
This one right here.
North one.
Has the sorry, the one right sort of wedged in between Joshe and I.
Yeah. So you don't get a. Was it on the offhand? You don't get proficiency bonus, or is that to the attack?
To
You
the
don't
attack.
get your bonus to your strength or dex on your damage.
Okay.
And I still
So-
get to sneak
Rolled
attack though,
correctly.
so
Yeah. You're applying the sneak attack damage. It doesn't matter. You got.
Nice.
all right, now my turn's over.
All right. He's gonna attack Benson.
No, Benson. Ooh, Benson.
Nubs.
All right. Nubbins is going to move 25 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hit by Aldo. And he is going to action Firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to Firebolt on this guy. 24.
Wow.
3. That's shitty.
All right. 3. Firebolt has such wild swings.
Yeah. And then I'm going to move bonus action Flaming Sphere, move it here, ram it into this
Okay.
guy.
Sure.
And sorry, let me roll that damage here. Flaming Sphere. 6, save for 3.
He saves.
Take 3. Nubbins is done.
All right. The elite doesn't feel that elite. Trying to attack Zache, so he will come back and try to attack Ram. I doubt a 6 will hit.
No.
Grognak.
One moment. Okay. So the one that got hit by the firebolt
Sure.
will get the Urbosa Fury. So give me that DC. Shit.
Well, he
Hey,
takes
he
the
takes
one.
one.
Okay.
Okay, and then the one to the south,
Mm-hmm.
getting the axe.
For
Give me that
14
D4.
hits.
Oh, 14 hits?
Yep.
Sweet. 16 hits even better for 7.
All right, you got him. Good
And
work.
I'm going to sit tight.
All right. Get out of the way. Looks like they're keying in on the dog.
Benson.
What?
And missing.
Yep. Doesn't seem to matter. Ram.
All right, I'm going to.
It's not your turn. I
Oh,
was just
shit.
seeing if you're gonna get hit, but you didn't. Benson.
Benson will take a bite out of the guy to his right.
Okay.
To above Grognak.
Sure.
And we're going to try.
Yeah, that hits.
Good boy.
Yum, yum, yum.
That gets him. Gets his next 2 toys. Zashay.
Zashay. We'll go ahead and do the Holy Word. Word of Radiance. Man, Word of Radiance.
Letting you down again.
I'm not a
Apparently
talker.
someone hasn't been properly tithing to Joaquin.
Looks, man. I'm not a talkers. And free action, I will re-wield my mace.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Aldo.
100.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oof. Yep, he's
Jesus.
in one ear, out the other.
Ram.
Okay, time to stab.
You miss. Oh, 13 does hit.
Ooh, 13
Which one are you
hits.
hitting?
I'll hit the one right here.
Okay. I will need your Constitution saving throw.
He
Okay.
he
How about
passes
10?
either way
Oh, he passes.
because of the bless.
Thank God.
This is the most use I've ever gotten out of a bless I've ever cast, by the
Okay.
way.
All right.
Bonus action, stabby, stabby. The other one.
Okay, you guys are done with this encounter. All right. I thought you'd actually get through more. I mean, it would take you a little bit longer. But yes. So, we spent a lot of time talking. So you guys, let's see, do some quick maths because math is fun. You guys get, let's just call it 400 XP.
You're
this
intentionally
encounter?
holding for the encounter.
Yeah.
That's magical, like 36 XP from level 5.
Unfortunately, let's bring you back to the world map. Next time I'll beef up the kobolds. You guys can take them.
So is everyone at 6444? Or is that 400 divided by all of us?
400 divided by the 6 of you.
Oh,
son of a bitch.
shit.
Yeah. That's why I asked. That's what I thought.
Then that's a lot less than I was expecting.
Yeah, those things are only worth 25.
67
Those-
each.
60, yeah, 67 each.
66.66666.
Yep, so
But it's
You
a
can
6. So
round
you
up.
round up.
That's
There you
fine.
go.
Round up is fine.
On what?
6111.
All right, thanks.
All right. You will
So
have to
feel bad.
head southeast. I'm just gonna go ahead and move you.
Cool.
Don't
Roll us the D10.
you know, yes, go ahead and roll. Give me, if you guys want to take 2 minutes and go head to the restroom, I will finish this next encounter. Okay.
Sounds
So
good.
roll the
You
wandering
moved us.
monster. Fine, I could roll it for you if
Wait.
that's what you want.
Yes,
wanna-
I want you to roll it. Give us
Hold
that
on.
magical, like, hard encounter.
Do we want
It's-
to end up back in province though?
Eventually.
We can go back for free though, right, Craig? After we finish this encounter, because we cleared all the spaces if we go the long way.
Technically.
You could, yes, you could go back to province. You could also go back to.
Dropped out, but coastal refuge.
Yeah, coastal refuge.
Cool.
If that's what you would like. Sure. I'll roll for you guys.
Yeah, do it.
Come on, give us that good encounter. I think that's a good encounter.
It's a better encounter.
I think it's orcs.
All right, give me 2 minutes and then I'll set up the encounter.
Sure.
Do-do. Do-do-do.
Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom, boom. If I forget, when Craig gets back, remind me to say that Benson takes his second wind.
And just go ahead and roll it. It's a D8 plus 2.
1d8 plus 2.
And you did make sure to add the 67 XP to Benson.
Yes.
Okay.
6.
That ain't bad. So, you might not remember this, but a few sessions back where I was really hurt and you offered to heal me so long as I said the word, and I just shook the healing potions at you.
Yep.
I never used the healing potions.
Nice.
It was mainly done as just a thing to spite you.
Hey. As long as you survive.
Speaking of, how long does... Well, I guess it's at the end of a long rest that you're allowed to confer the ability, the +1 thing.
Yes.
Because I was about to ask, how long does it take to answer my own question?
I think it's at the end of a long rest, yeah.
Yeah. So, looks like we're going to have to be a little more on top about announcing stuff.
Yeah. Oh well. Live, learn.
Yep.
Alright, so as you guys are closer to or into the forest and getting close, you definitely notice that there's in the amount of I guess the amount of enemies that you have seen. Alright. Hope you've kept track of your HP. Let me set this up real quick.
I think I was at 40. All those kobolds had single dagger and slings on them?
That is correct.
Okay. So 15 daggers, 15 slings.
If you're collecting them,
If they can be sold, they will be collected.
sure.
as we were going around collecting all the goods, Craig, I was just stabbing all of the dead kobolds with my dagger.
Sure, why not?
Feed my demon.
Real
Give us
or
15
imagined?
Constitution saving throws.
Well, luckily, even if he fails one, you guys would. Well, that's true. You could definitely by doing that. There's no reason to do it. They were just dead on impact.
I've got to feed the demon inside my blade.
It thirsts for blood, does it?
It does indeed. How else am I going to release it? Right, Zashay?
Man, that's not what I said, but if that's what she wants to hear.
Think, please. God, I hope so. Okay. So you guys have been keeping track, hopefully, on your thing.
Mhm.
All right. You guys happen. Let me put you guys on the map. You guys happen across a column. Go ahead and put yourselves on the northeast corner up here, please.
Holy
Or northwest.
Those hobgoblins.
Yes.
Nice. AC 18. Nice.
So as you guys are coming out, you noticed a column of hobgoblins marching south toward
Sorry,
the
I'm
gate.
still moving things.
They don't know you're there. You can see them, but they hasn't necessarily picked up on you.
That.
And since Benson's in a loaded up cart, I think he's sitting this one out.
We will still dish him XP.
If you want. Well,
He's guarding the cart.
if that's what you want. So yes, let me clear out the order.
No, don't clear it out.
No, clearing the order. Has to be cleared. This is a new encounter.
Yes, and these are new initiatives.
That's what I'm saying. Clearing out the turns. Alright, so what you guys doing? You can add yourselves to initiatives. I don't know if you guys are going
We
to
have
counter
just done that.
that. Well, then wait. Next time, don't be so impatient.
Fine, I'll take the new initiative.
That's fine. I'm just not going to go back and add your stuff. That's basically it, because I'm too lazy.
No one's got screwed.
That shit kind of hungers things like looks means that's a lot of guards.
It's not a little bit.
If you guys just wants to do this, means I'll bless us up. But he wants to do this?
Looks like fun.
Seems unwise, I think. Engage all of them.
Yeah, let's do it.
So Zashay's going to try and, before things get started, give the bless to Grognak, Ram, and Aldo. If you can get in before things get underway.
Okay.
Holy shit.
It's a full-on column. All right. Yeah, you think that they are heading to the gate as part of the, the forces. So Aldo, out of the Dark One's forces.
The Dark One's forces.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of them.
Well, we
Okay,
can't
so-
let them get to the gate.
So we did establish that we're take them on.
It's up to you, Aldo. What you doing?
I think I heard we're taking them on. So
These and the trees are there. All right, you're heading into this forested area.
and they don't know that we're here at all, right?
Not currently, no.
They didn't. Oh shit. Okay. Can I?
What you doing?
Can I move down here like without still being out without being seen?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna try to like shoot trees so that it's hard to tell where it's coming from. If just kind of and hit this dude here, and Hunter's market,
Yeah, that's one you have a clear shot at.
and I should get it.
Yeah, he hasn't gone.
Wow.
Yeah, your eagle eye hits him, and through Hunter's mark. Yeah, you shoot him right through the head, and he
Ooh,
goes
nice.
down.
Yeah,
And
and
that
don't forget your rolls don't have your +2 for your favorite enemy humanoid stuff.
Oh yeah, forgot about.
yeah, we still have to limit some of that because all humanoids doesn't make sense to me, but we'll figure that one out. But
It's not all humanoids, it's just all humanoids he shoots.
so
It's only 2.
that gets the attention. Halt! We're under
Oh
fire.
shit.
Take cover. Anything else?
That's it. That's all I can do.
All right. And he runs. They're in the trees. To the north. To the north. Yeah, so he. Oh my god, there they are. They're here. Runs back down. Taking defensive positions.
Fucking wimps.
Your turn, Grognak.
Good. Let's Yeah, sure. We'll go to him.
Unless the tree is all, if it covers all the square, then it takes difficult movement, but otherwise, you can move through the space. So this space, for example, you can move into and it'll be just fine.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that will be the dive bomb tactic.
All right.
And there will be bonus action rage. He'll take the Urbosa's Fury, but nothing else this round.
Yeah, that's going to pass it.
Dexterity.
Oh, it's dexterity, sure. Waste a good roll. Take the 3. Sure. Let's see. Can he get there?
Dogpile on the Grognak. Dogpile on the Grognak.
So this one will fall. Oh, don't worry. There's plenty. I would not worry about people coming. In fact, here is one, and he will attack you. Oof. They have a nice little feature too. So 14 does not hit, correct?
No, it does not.
All right. Zashay.
Man, so where's you going? All right, so Zashay will step up to the edge of the cover. Like, try not to die out here. He will take a dodge action, and
Okay.
he will, as a bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon down to help Grognak out. So we're going to drop Spiritual Weapon right about... Boop, wrong one. Spiritual Weapon right about here, and hit this fella right here.
Sure.
And Spiritual Weapon... Oh,
Misses.
maybe next time, Mr. Weapons.
All right.
Yep, Joaquin is not pleased with you for some reason.
Wow, Zashay's just getting it tonight.
Looks, man, you want to know how many times you hit because of Joaquin? It was a lot.
Aldo.
That just means she's looking favorably on me.
Does a 15 hit? Aldo.
No, it does not. 16.
Okay. You're up, Ram.
Okay, well, there's not a whole lot that I can do. Let's see. Craig, if I end up in this square right here, can you see
Yeah.
where my line is? Can I shoot this guy
Mhm.
or no?
Yeah, you can give a line of sight on him.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. I'll move here, right? And then I'll shoot at this guy.
Can you give me your disadvantage roll?
Well, it should be advantage. I have advantage and disadvantage because he's within 5 feet, right?
Haha. Yeah.
Yeah, it's with a ranged attack. You're right. So yes, the 17 will definitely hit. So is that for 5?
Yeah, it's for 5. Do I get Do
Wait,
I
wait.
get to do? What?
That's
I think
for
sneak-
sneak attack. That's
No.
for sneak attack damage.
No,
but
it's
for
not.
your
pack
Sneak
tactics
attack is
too.
different.
Yeah,
for
pack
pack tactics. Okay, totally.
Ooh,
Totes.
that good sneak attack though.
Yeah, with the bless that hits, so he goes kaplats.
Got him. All right, and then I use my bonus action to give these two hobgoblins the finger.
Sure. I wish there was a taunting roll. All right. So they saw the
Can roll
finger,
persuasion.
and he's going to shoot a longbow at you, but he misses. Because
I
he
give him the finger.
sucks.
I use my reaction to give him the finger again.
All right. All right. At you, Ram. It's a 15 hit.
No.
All right.
Man,
Let's
that
see.
new armor I got tonight is coming in handy.
Yeah, that's what happens. You double roll crits.
Hmm. Wait, you stole the armor off of someone?
Yeah,
The fuck?
I did indeed.
Damn.
Double roll crits, man. Steal the armor right off of somebody's back.
And appropriately sized too.
Right?
Must have been stolen off of a goblin.
Probably.
I think he stole it off another kobold. He doesn't care, apparently, about kobold.
Hey, I tried to befriend them. They weren't into it.
Not very hard.
Yeah, I mean, you pulled out your weapon in the second sentence.
Oh, those kobolds. I meant the ones in town. I tried to befriend the ones in town.
12
Not their fault.
does
They're
not hit
dense.
guard.
Yeah, I mean, my party had bloodlust. What was I supposed to do?
He's just going to sacrifice his whole movement to walk through the brush. Ram, you got another longbow coming at you.
Oh, 18 hits.
All right. Gear 6.
All right.
Okay. There's a lot of these. There is just a lot.
Shouldn't have added so many.
Well, why don't you get you guys some healthy XP and play apparently for an extra hour.
You know what? It's going to be like 10 minutes until my next turn.
God, I mean,
I'm going to go heat up some water for tea.
not a terrible idea.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do the
all
same.
right.
Great idea.
Oh, really? Because you got another arrow coming at you.
Sure, I'll take it first.
Take your 8.
Good.
Nubbins, your turn.
All right, Nubbins will move. This is Ashay. He will cast. Let's see if I have the range to do this. I think another Flaming Sphere would be good. Just want to ram it into this guy. Sorry. This guy. Boom. And if he fails DC 14, he'll take 3.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I'll take 4.
Okay, what?
Math is hard.
It is hard.
Math is hard.
Especially when you're about to fall asleep. So this guy. That's right, I'm in it though.
Oh, you got it.
Bam. Take that 9.
9. Nice.
And Nubbins is going to
It's
move
not.
into the trees with the remainder of his movement.
Yep, fair enough.
Peacing out.
That seems smart. Yeah, and then you got some of these guys that are just gonna run out into the because soldiers. Yep. God, how many are there?
Last one for this round.
That's if he didn't miss any.
I think I've seen them all move at this point.
And what about this guy?
Oh, wait.
I don't know. Whatever. Even if I
Oh
missed
no,
it,
you're
doesn't
right.
matter.
I didn't see him. I didn't scroll far enough down the screen. I didn't realize he existed.
Yep, he does not light up.
Oh, God. All right. Luckily, he's at 13. All right. Go to the top of the order. Aldo.
This dude right in front of me. And Hunter's Mark.
Yep. And you miss.
I don't think 13 is
13?
going to help.
Right.
Yeah, does not help.
Oh wait, can I use? I actually have luck.
You have
so
what?
I have the lucky feat.
Oh,
I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever used it. We'll go ahead and use that.
sure.
Plus,
Turns into a 17. Does not hit.
Okay.
These guys are tougher to hit.
All right. That's it.
Yay, they're all wearing plate armor. We're going to make bank.
Grognak. So 15
that'll
hits.
meet, so I'll take 4.
You're actually going to take more. So once per turn, Goblin can deal an extra 2d6 if it hits and if there's an ally within 5 feet.
Okay. So I will take 6 instead of 4.
Yes. That's a very kind thing. All right. 2, 3. Zache. 16 does not meet your armor class.
No.
Excuse me, buddy. Pardon me. Whoop. Oh, he misses.
Ooh.
All right, these guys. All right, he's just gonna run right behind you, Ram. He says, "Here," in the Batman voice. Your turn, Grognak.
Oh shit. Hold on. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw for the guy directly south.
Sure. Let's see that roll. Yeah,
and he will
does.
take half of that, so he'll take 2 lightning damage.
All right.
And we'll follow up with the great axe.
15
less.
will
19?
miss. 19 will hit.
17
will
damage.
Thank you, Bless.
Sure.
And that will be my turn.
Seeing his friend goes down. One falls, one shall take its place.
That's cool.
Perhaps for you.
Oh.
Gimme.
And you're also going to get another 2d6.
Wouldn't that be 4d6? Or wait, no, that's actually part of a special ability.
Yeah, it's an ability. So there you go. You can have
13, 19 divided by 2.
Yep. Have 9 damage.
Yep.
Sachet.
Like,
This is a lot. This is a lot.
groupings, guys. Groupings.
Let me actually get my health bar up and running.
Taking on a column was brave.
So Zache will step up.
Wait for it.
He'll take the dodge action. He'll take his spiritual weapon and attack the one down to the right. So to the right of
Got him.
Grognak.
15 will miss.
No. And then that is it for Zache.
Okay.
Does that count for the D20 reroll?
I
you
already
want.
used mine.
No, the one that Joe just bought.
It's for the next party member that misses an attack, so you can use it. Go ahead.
Got her. No.
11 will not hit.
Oh well.
We tried.
So close.
All right. $11 will not hit Grognak.
Nope.
All right, Ram.
All
The
right.
hobgoblins are coming in. There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I am a little scared. All right, so I guess I'll try to stab the one right next to me.
Don't worry, little dragon. Daddy's here.
I'm more worried.
Oh,
Nice.
wow, 19 will hit. Which one?
This the one that I'm right next to.
Okay, let's see. Half of the 15 will be an 8. So he was going to die no matter what, but your Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
And Bless isn't going to help much with that.
Oof.
Well,
So you are stunned.
I'm stunned.
Okay.
See
Not
you guys
agree.
For how long?
forever. See you guys never.
For a minute. Let's say a minute.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that effectively takes him out of combat. Okay.
That might as well be a million years.
Yeah, seriously. Stunned for a billion years.
Oh, he can. You actually get to save. You can try to save at the end of your turn.
Yeah, if I'm not dead. Wait, at the end of my turn.
Yeah, it's the end of your
again,
turn. If you want, you can try to
Future
save.
turn.
But
course I-
you. Okay.
What?
Remember
What?
the downside if you fail.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm sort of gonna die no matter what. So
Okay,
if
that's
I
fair.
if I end my turn here, like I'm dead. And I'm
Okay.
all right, boys. Wish me luck.
Inspiration? Do you have it?
Still has. Oh, yeah. Do you have
All right, I do, but I'd rather just die than lose it, to be honest.
Okay.
it? Well, you're going to lose it either way.
I mean,
Hold
I'm
on,
not gonna be
hold
dead
on.
for good. I just fall
Wait,
down.
wait. Can I redeem inspiration? Is that something
No,
we can do?
it'll be fine, guys. It'll be fine.
Okay, so go ahead and hit the roll.
Okay. Go for it.
It's only a DC 10.
Let me just reread this just in case.
You can add 1 minute to the stunned state.
I just go unconscious if I
Yeah, that's right. That's all you do is go
It's not-
unconscious.
It's not a big deal, guys. All right, here we
I
go.
wonder what takes over his body while he's unconscious.
So Ram, you fall prone. You
Okay.
fall directly unconscious. You don't lose any extra HP, but you are down.
Okay.
Please roll a 1d4 to figure out how long you'd be down. For 2 hours. Okay.
So either way, he was effectively out of combat.
Yeah. See.
He could have saved himself.
How?
Could have. I mean, if you didn't roll a 2.
See, look, my other one wouldn't have saved me either.
Yes, it would have. Bless.
Well, okay, roll your bless. Let's just see.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Still
See, it doesn't count because it doesn't matter, though.
mm-hmm.
At this point, anyhow.
All right. That's there. It's quite bold of you guys to rush in. To attack a full column. I mean, I wouldn't have done it, but that was
I wasn't
smart.
expecting quite the spread out that happened.
16 will not hit.
Will not.
Zashay may make it. The 9 will not hit Grognak.
Was that 16
How
on
could
me?
he
Sorry?
have hit me? Oh, hold on.
9. I said
Never
9
mind.
did not. 9 did not.
Sorry, you scrolled down and my cursor was over the guy with the 8.
Fair enough.
Spiritual weapon is occupying that space.
It does not occupy the space.
Craig,
Yeah,
was
we
that
decided it does
16
not.
on me?
Gotcha.
What was that, guys?
Craig,
Sorry.
Craig, was that 16 on me, on Aldo?
No,
No,
it was on
it was
me.
not.
Oh, okay. Because that guy moved over.
12 does not hit Grognak. The little monster has fallen. I'm still not going to occupy his space. So we'll run in front of Al. Yeah, let's get away from there. Give me a moment, guys. Sorry.
Damn, we might be screwed.
Nah,
So
we'll
bad.
be fine.
So we're running away from here, from this, right?
I'm about to run up the tree. It's
I don't know that that's going
We'll
to
be
help.
fine. Don't worry about it.
what is this little marking on you, Ram? Is this dead?
He's
Unconscious.
unconscious.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You know, one of the silver purchases is pass a saving throw. Just saying.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I didn't get there in time. You guys are moving fast and loose.
Maybe when I get above 130.
For whoever needs it first, we have inspiration.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, do I actually have it at the moment? I do not. Though I don't think I'm going to waste it on me. I don't do a whole lot of damage. So Nub isn't that fireball that you've been holding on to. Now's the time, buddy.
Don't have it. Get a next level.
There's a reason he wanted to level up Nubbins.
Oh, I understand. I just...
What other
So-
area of effect spells do you have? Do you have Shatter?
No, I have Thunder Wave.
Uh,
I don't think Shatter's in my range either.
Second level. But yeah, Shatter's second level.
Okay, I should have picked that, but I did not.
No biggie.
That's okay. I'll re-roll a Barbarian or something like that. If you don't.
damn. My next real good class ability's at 6th level. I mean, granted, I get extra attack next level. Ooh, and fast movement.
You're a very optimistic person. I
would
like
not
that.
Go, yeah. I wouldn't go planning next level quite yet.
We can always run away, right?
Grognak can't. He is surrounded.
Frigga comes
I
back
can
and
move
they all
through the
died.
trees.
Frigga comes back and there's just no characters left. They all died. Just a completely new party.
It's friggin' Dave, and that's it.
Well, Bunny as well.
Bunny. Yeah.
So we hightail it out of here. And
No,
we start
fuck
coming up with our story.
All right. So this is after some thought. We're gonna finish this round, but what I think we'll do is after this round, think about what we want to do. Perhaps some reinforcements will come next week. Now that Ram is down, perhaps there's another character that might come. And then there's always Athy. She has a character. Perhaps she would have rallied and gotten a level 10 character to help you guys as well. So there are options. Reinforcements may come.
Benson will join the fight. He'll save us.
And Benson is also there, and so he can also join the fight.
Maybe
That
Benson
seems-
could just drag my deadweight ass to safety.
The inspiration does not include the DM.
You have to buy specifically stuff for the DM. It's really funny. Yeah, he can get there.
Wowzers.
All right, Nubbins, you've successfully hidden the trees. I don't know if you want to appear.
Yeah, I don't want to appear. Nubbin's spy crapping himself right now, so I don't have line. If I'm hiding, can I sort of peek and cast a magic missile and move my sphere, or that's not
Give me a
gonna happen?
stealth roll.
Okay, it's better than nothing. Where are you? 17.
Oh, yeah, they don't know where you are. Their focus is on the guys that are.
Okay, I'm going to cast magic missile then on this guy.
All right, they may see you after that though.
Okay, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move my sphere into, let me select it, and slam it, boom, into this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Nubbins will definitely die if he is detected. So he'll take 4 if he fails.
Okay.
And that's it. Nubbins will move him farther into the trees.
All right. That seems all those positions. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is he's gonna start taking Nubbins. Ram. He's gonna start dragging you away.
Whoa.
Now allow him to complete the 9. And he will attack you, Zashay.
All right. Disadvantage, and you got to be a 20. Yeah. Oh, eventually these odds are not going to work.
Okay, so that's going to be it for tonight. We'll have to figure out how you guys are getting. Things are not looking great. Nubbins might be able to get out of this. No problem. Oh, and by the way, all of your the 2 weapons that you were holding are now on the ground, Mr. Cold.
Oh, great.
Yeah, Dev, it
When
seems
you-
fine to me too.
This is a common theme where he starts to get dragged away.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, he's making pets out of them.
There you go. He'll be fine.
Yeah, everybody will be
There you
fine.
go. Exactly. The day you took on 25 hobgoblins.
Huh.
All
We
right.
didn't
Well, thanks
count.
everyone for playing. What?
Thank you.
I said, well, we didn't count.
You didn't count. You just acted.
Hey,
You-
it's a
you
matter
men
of
action.
Just looked like a lot.
we can't call ourselves an adventurers guild without actually having a good story to tell, right?
That's right. That's right. Besides, they're low HP. You never know. you might be able to get out of this.
Low HP, high AC.
That is true.
If we can level up how miraculous did encounter, then we can get that double attack.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Not that's gonna happen.
Yeah. All right, guys. Good night.
Have a great night.
Good
Yep.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks
Thank you for
everyone for
stopping
joining us
by.
on the stream. Tune in next week to see if our adventures live.
And tune in tomorrow night for our
Yeah.
entitled
Prince's-
party.
The
Princess of the
entitled
Session one.
Apocalypse.
Princess of the Apocalypse. Absolutely.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right.
Buddy.
Hit and stop on the stream.